Thank you, Ben.
I think
Thanks,
I did
man.
that the right way.
Well, with that
for-
out of the way,
Right, with that out of the
Yeah.
way, who wants
hopefully we
to?
can go have fun.
Right, who wants to do the recap for last episode? Auntie is an auntie, not your mom. Exactly. I sugar you up and I send you home to your parents, and that is
Yep.
that is the funnest part of my day.
Me when I talked to my sister about her baby, I'm like, I like your kid, she's cute, but also I like being able to hand
I'm glad I don't have one.
be like, here you go, take your screaming child. I don't want it. Thanks. Bye.
Right. All right. Who wants to do the? I like my free time. Correct. Who wants to do the recap? Who wants to do that?
Well, mainly last time we just finished our shopping trip. Teehee. We learned that there is a mysterious person with similar colored hair to me wandering around in this area, so kind of sus. We learned more about the gardener. We learned um we learned about the hunter and the lady who works at the butcher shop who go into the woods at night, even though she never leaves. So a lot of sussy people. We also have dinner we're trying to get to go to. So, anyone else want to chime in?
Oh,
Nell saw a weasel.
Oh yeah, weasels! I forgot. I wasn't there for the
saw
weasels.
so many goddamn weasels.
I wasn't
So
there.
many weasels.
I saw all of the fucking weasels.
So many
I saw an
weasels.
entire family of weasels, and they wanted nothing to do with me, so I chased them.
As you do
We
when
all-
a small
She
furry
would have
animal
jumped down
runs
the
from
weasel
you.
hole if she could.
I would have tried. I nearly did. But yeah, no, there was a
I'm with her.
weasel. It was weird. It had a bald patch on its back. It had a tooth. Had a human tooth.
You
Like
do.
I think it was a
carrying a
human
tooth.
tooth.
Like, sir, where did that come from?
He's the
just
anti-tooth
tear-
fairy.
Just carrying it around.
He
And I was
takes
just
your
like,
teeth.
yeah. I'm like, hey guys, there's a weird fucking rat. And Rhea said, oh, I'll help you go investigate it while everybody else goes and does the plot. And I was like, awesome, thank you. I don't want to get eaten by a goddamn weasel
Hey, I
today.
sent Carl with you for safety.
You did
True,
send
true.
Carl with us, and that was appreciated because I think he helped us with
Breakdance.
our. Yeah,
He
he breakdanced, and
He just kind of
he helped
vibed
us.
and broke dance.
Yeah. He increased the vibe. It was great.
Broke
Um,
dance.
Carl.
And
Yes.
then we didn't find shit except we found out that the house that the nice rich people are in, haunted as hell. Absolutely haunted.
I mean, would you
We
expect
met a
anything else of
painter.
a giant house that looms over the town? Like, come on, it has to be haunted. If it's not
I-
haunted, then there's a problem.
Also we found out that Rusty used to live there, and then I think Teeny actually had a correction for the information she gave us for
yeah,
that one.
he's the maid's son.
Yeah,
Rusty is
yeah,
the son
he
of the
wasn't-
maid that lived there
that lived
when the
there.
owner went insane and butchered everyone in the house except Rusty, who got away.
Yep. There we go.
And
Yeah.
also Rusty's like 70.
yeah.
He's like 70.
Old.
He's
Yeah, he's-
old.
He's
This
a little
was not
not
a recent
right.
occurrence. This was not
Yeah.
a recent occurrence.
No. So then me and Rhea
Semi-recent.
met back up with everybody at the barbershop. And we were like, hey, we found out about the house. And everyone else was like, oh, yeah, no, we found out about that too. And we're like, okay, cool. We're all on the same page that it's fucked up. Nice. And
We
then
all
we
know
all
now.
When the round is the founder of Wickermore.
Yes. And then we went to the trading post and we went shopping. And people got a bunch of stuff, including Nell and Bella getting a old broken doll for Ebony, and it seemed to make her hate us less. So victory.
Yes,
She may have
I
almost
wanted
cried.
wanted the broken doll, not the new doll, the broken one.
Also,
Very
we paid full
important.
price for it.
We
Paid
did,
full
because
price
she's
for a
worth
broken
it.
doll.
We did.
She's worth it.
Oh yeah,
And
speaking of Lloyd and Ebony, we had a very nice, touching moment. Because usually Lloyd is very stoic, but had a bit of a breakthrough. So yay!
Yeah.
Ebony is making friends whether she wants to or not.
It's like, god damn it.
And
Next up,
then-
Lloyd on
Come
that
here
list.
to make friends.
Ray,
Too bad.
and Bella bought an astonishing number of herbs.
Oh,
Oh.
God, yeah.
Yeah,
Brought-
we
brought the
learned.
town out on
We
herbs.
learned about math, and
Oh,
the
yeah,
DM
quick
learned about
maths.
math too.
Quick math.
So much.
The
math.
trading post owner is now concerned about the exchange rate he's got
We-
going on with the apothecary.
We gonna fucking toke it up at the manor tonight.
Hell yeah. And then we split up. Rhea went to the stonemason and got a pretty gem to be set over at the blacksmith later. Nell and Bella and I believe Evany came
Yes.
with us.
Because we talked about Rocky Mountain oysters.
We
Yeah, we
did
went to
teach
the
about Rocky
butcher.
Mountain oysters. We went to the butcher, met the people there, heard about the lady who goes out in the woods at night. Turns out she's also the delivery lady. She wasn't there. Almost got sold Rocky Mountain oysters. Had to convince an old school butcher lady of vegetarianism existing.
I do not eat meat.
Ebony went back to pick up her clothes while while Nell and Bella checked out Schoolhouse briefly.
Oh yeah,
but...
y'all fucked around.
Wait, we didn't go to the schoolhouse. We went to the church.
Oh, that's right. We went to the church. We went straight to the... I thought we stopped somewhere on the way. No, we went straight to the church. There was some weirdo trying to start a new cult there. We kind of ignored her. There was a bigger weirdo in the back doing crafting rotation. We ignored her too.
I don't know.
And
what
then
was
she
up
ran
with
away
her.
into the woods. So
Yeah, we don't know. She's probably possessed. It's fine. It's not a
As we
problem.
do. As you
Be
do.
wary.
Ruin
if you
of
see
the
her.
House of Splinters.
The House of Splinters, yes.
Yes.
And
they should really
then-
replace their wood.
They should. And then we went in the basement and I fell down the stairs. So, you know, art imitates life.
we found nothing of value in the basement. It was literally just an old storage room for the reconstruction of the church. But we did learn that the pigeons utterly are terrified of the abandoned church for some reason.
Yeah.
Even the
Like
pigeons won't go there.
they won't even make deliveries to the crazy new cult lady that is working on rebuilding the church when she's here. She has to go to our house to pick that shit up.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Crazy.
And Lloyd posted up in the town square just keeping an eye on things because heaven forbid the rest of us do anything responsible.
Yeah, I've just been staring down
Yeah.
a tree most of the time.
Just
Us looking
watching.
at Lloyd, be like, "Don't you dare! Don't you do it, Mister."
Oh, that was so close. That one was a close one.
Yeah.
But I think that's everything. Oh, and also I guess Rhea has inspiration for this session.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Both Rhea and Nell have inspiration for this session.
Rah! Now I
Wait.
gotta do my role.
Yeah.
Where did
And
Nell get
so-
inspiration?
So, chat redeemed give a twist and specifically said
Damn
to
it!
give it to Nell.
I was
So
close. Rah! I
So,
rolled a
oh,
69,
that
I
was
got a
so
68.
close.
Oh my
You
god.
almost
Damn.
won.
Fucking edged.
All right, my turn.
Okay.
Nope, that's a 26. Nope, that's 134. I didn't get either one of them. Damn.
You were so
Damn.
close on both of your rolls, Harmony. What the heck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
It
So-
just means Harmony's
the
gonna
universe
have a
was
good
like,
night.
do I want you to have nice things?
So before
Thinks
every
about it?
session,
No.
for
You can sniff nice
background,
things.
we roll a D69 and a D20 to see if anybody wins D&D.
D420.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
D420. My
D420.
bad. And Harmony just rolled a 68 and a 401.
Yeah.
So
I am-
close.
The D&D god said, you're a little too close to the sun there.
You're a little too
I'm
close
just
to the sun.
gonna drag you down a little bit.
They said only one person can win D&D.
They said, sorry, maybe next time, Shayla.
Next session.
Next session.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so good.
Maria has a
I
curse
rolled a
that just
what
magically
back.
generates marbles every now and then. That could
Yes.
be canon.
Many marbles.
yeah.
Just has a
So,
jar that just never empties, just fills with marbles.
So I think with that was everything. And
Yep.
Yes.
Nell and Belly were on our way back to meet up with Ebony and everyone for lunch.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we
I-
all just
alright.
kind of met up in the town square by this time.
Yeah. Okay.
I do have a quick question for the DM.
Yes, ma'am.
That inspiration that's for me, is that a normal inspiration or is that a cursed inspiration?
I am just gonna give it to you as a normal inspiration because
Wait,
chat
there's
wanted to
cursed
give it to you.
inspiration?
Post
yeah,
just-
when we have to roll
Wait.
on the board.
But
Just a normal
Remember?
twist, Harmony.
For
On
bad
But
things
that-
I'm
to
saying I
happen
didn't
to
know
us?
that there was
on-
bad
on
inspiration.
that note, as
No, Harmony, that's your twist.
yeah, those
to
are
us.
the twists. Those are the twists.
Yeah, but I'm used to inspiration being good, like bardic inspiration. That's good. Your friends are cheering you
No,
on.
no,
They're hyping you.
Harmony, it gives you inspiration, but at a cost.
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
It's literally the normal twist we've had this entire campaign.
Oh, I thought you were
On-
trying to say like instead of like a heroic inspiration, like good inspiration, you get like a debuff
no, that's the
inspiration on
fucking
your
red shit
roll.
that Teeny has. That's different.
Oh,
Marbles
okay.
are fucking good, correct. But
That's why.
Anyway, don't listen to me. I'm clearly insane.
On that
don't
note, it
mind.
has been a long time since you guys have experienced the wrath of God.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
goddamn!
So,
Not
Wait,
the
it's
wrath of
lunchtime.
God.
as you all enter the square, and
This
reunite
one
with your
has not
friends.
finished her purchase
Oh,
yet.
you have not finished your purchase yet? Okay, what are you
Oh,
purchasing?
I thought everyone
dear?
got done with their shopping.
Yeah, I thought we were all right.
This one is sorry.
I'm
What
sorry.
are you purchasing?
This one is speaking to the tailor lady
Okay.
and would like to purchase a sash that is light green in color and 20 small squares of cloth, please.
Oh yeah, of course, dear. Let me go back and get that for you. And she I think you were discussing the cloth with her last time, right? The whitish cloth. Was that it?
The previous one was the white.
Okay, the previous
cloth
one
for the
was?
sachets is brownish, actually.
Okay. What color cloth do you need for the squares?
This one would prefer hemp or linen, if possible.
Okay. Do you have a color preference?
If possible, the brown of fresh turned soil.
Fresh turned soil. I'm not exactly sure what color that would be, but here's some swatches you can look at. And she presents a book with different kind of swatches that are the different colors that she has. Some of them have little X's out of them, just to show that she's out of stock of those things. But she does present that to you.
And Rhea looks in it. And one of the colors is the one she's looking for as her best preference. But if that's not available, she can take one of the ones that is.
She looks at the one that you picked and she's, I believe that I have that. And she goes upstairs. Go ahead and grab that sash that you need off the rack.
Okay.
And
Rhea goes over and does that.
after about 5 minutes, she returns with the linen, with the color. And is this the right one, dear? And it's kind of like an earthy, kind of, not like red, but kind of orangey color, kind of orangey yellow, brown.
It will suit well, thank you.
Okay, all right. I'll just cut this. You said 20 squares.
20 squares, yes.
Okay, all right. Do you have like a preferred size for these squares?
5 inches by 5 inches would be ideal.
All right, you got it. And she gets to work on snipping all those. It seems like no time before she has them stacked for you. You just heard the scissors like ripping through the fabric, just that satisfying shh of scissors. Have you guys ever heard
Your
that? It
skill
is
is
the
very
most
great.
satisfying sound. It's
Yes.
so
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
the good.
It's so nice. Yeah, she does that. she does that about 40 times.
40 times.
And then you have a stack of squares in front of you. That will be 40 or sorry, that'll be 4 silver pieces and 1 gold piece.
This one thanks you and places the money down.
All right, it's all yours.
And then she puts the stuff away.
Especially when you're watching a small child go on a town. No, not the curtains.
Oh.
The worst thing to hear when you are watching a small child is silence.
Oh yeah.
Literally, the worst thing you can hear is silence.
You know they're getting into something.
You are just the movie hits like a quiet moment, and you realize you have not heard that 2-year-old in an hour and a half.
Yep.
The most
And now
heart-dropping
Rhea
feeling.
bows lightly to the tailor lady and is saying that her skill is very great and may her skills continue to grow in the future.
Why, thank you, dear. That's so kind of you. You have a wonderful day.
This one will do this one's best. And turns, steps out, and sees there are a bunch of people in the ground, and now we're all in the area, I think.
Yeah. Nella,
Yes,
are you
I just
also...
forgot to move myself like a big
Just
silly pants.
happened
There we go.
to bump into each other. Oh,
All right.
hey, guys.
And on that note, roll a D100, all of you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, it was
I
nice
knew
knowing you
it.
all. I'm looking forward to rolling new characters.
I would laugh if I
headshot.
rolled a
Oh,
69 on
shoot.
this.
Okay, all right. I see you. I see you.
Dang.
All
I hope
right.
a big number is good.
Right?
All right.
45.
So
Grab
67
my apple playing golf.
for Vanessa.
Aw.
Okay, Vanessa. Or sorry, Belly.
Uh-oh.
You think you are the last survivor of a horror movie and that you have
Oh,
seen how
God.
each ally will die. You are determined to save them all.
Oh, damn.
Fuck.
Number 11 for Ebony.
That was Belly.
A
Oh,
spooky
no.
mask affixes to your face, and nothing you or anyone else can do can remove it.
Oh, I read
Oh.
that Goosebumps book.
It doesn't do anything. It's just spooky and unsettling.
This is just my face now. It's fine.
I got some face paint while I was
Lloyd.
out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Jim Carrey style the mask.
Yeah,
Lloyd.
yeah.
You have an insatiable hunger for bones.
Oh, no.
Yes, and what's my result?
Oh no!
What do you think's been keeping the lantern lit?
The bones?
Rhea, you gain an insatiable hunger for spicy food.
Oh.
Or no,
Okay, that was
sorry,
slightly
that was Nell. Nell, you gain an insatiable hunger for spicy food.
I
Give her
mean,
the
I feel,
Tabasco.
I feel like Nell would be good with spicy food considering where she's from, so this is fine.
He's like, this is me normally.
And Rhea, you believe you are turning into a scarecrow. You are convinced that you must stand like a scarecrow with your arms out, or you and your allies will be horribly devoured by swarms of crows.
Hey, you can go join Lloyd
Give
in the
me a
corner.
moment. I'm typing all this down for notes.
You,
for
you can go
later.
T-pose in the corner with
You're
Lloyd.
gonna go T-pose.
You just start acting like a scarecrow, and Lloyd's like, "Is this appropriation?
Is this
What
a
are we
joke
doing?"
for you? Is my culture a joke for you?
Lloyd, like, are you making fun of me?
Is this a
Wait,
joke?
what is the belief attached to turning into a scarecrow? I was writing stuff down.
So you
That
believe
will
that
all
you have
die.
turned into a scarecrow. You believe that if you do not stand like a scarecrow, then flocks of crows will come to devour you and your allies.
Not the crows.
I have a follow-up question that
Yes?
Rhea's seen a lot of different variations of scarecrows. Does she have to T-pose, or does she just have to stand like a scarecrow she has seen before?
Any time that you are stopped, as in not walking and not in motion, you have to pose like a scarecrow with your arms out.
So you have to
Okay.
T-pose.
You have to T-pose.
You have to T-pose to assert your dominance.
Only
Yes.
T-posing.
But it's only if she's not moving, understood.
Right, you can still walk, you can still
And-
go with everybody when they're moving, but whenever you are not moving, you must T-pose like a scarecrow.
She has a brief moment where she is stopped, and she starts to do that, looks right over at Lloyd, panics, and starts moving.
I'm just going to narrow my eyes slowly.
Rhea is now walking in a circle going like, oh, this one does not like
Nobody-
this, this
nobody
one
even
does not like
mentioned
this, one does not like this one must not do that right now, this one does not
You-
think
I
that
will
is
say,
good,
I will
that
say,
is
when
bad."
you are in motion, you are actively looking for crows to scare off.
Where them birds at? Everyone just look at Evney like, this is fine.
That's normal.
This
Yeah.
is normal.
She's just
Looking-
expressing her creativity.
Rhea doesn't know why she wouldn't be looking for crows. Crows are dangerous as fuck if you mess them up. This one is sorry for saying that word.
I mean, have you heard
Crows
Nell
are
over there? She says
dangerous.
fuck like every second. Like,
I
what's the
don't.
sentence? Yeah.
This one is unaware if there are any kings that can consent to such activities, but this one does not need to be saying those words right now.
Wait, why are we talking about kings?
Wait, what?
Are those crows over
Maybe.
there?
Rhea,
This one does not.
you good?
This
I
one
mean-
is having a problem.
I mean, Nell
Yeah,
thought she could talk to trees yesterday, so you know.
I mean,
This one is having a
That is-
fairly serious problem.
I mean,
what?
Ebony, maybe the trees were ghosts. She does talk to ghosts, apparently.
Yeah.
Well,
It
I
is
mean, it sounded
almost
like the
harvest
trees
time.
were
What if
gossiping.
what
She
if
was
the
saying
crows
the
come to steal everything?
The crows don't want our shit.
Yeah.
Yes,
Also, I
they
haven't
do.
seen any. I've
It's
seen
okay.
pigeons.
You know
I've seen
what?
pigeons and songbirds for some reason, but I haven't
know what?
seen any crows.
If a crow comes around, I'll just shoot him down. I got bow. I got arrows. I can just go.
No, you're gonna shoot your eye out, damn it. Put the bow down.
Rhea stops and immediately T-poses.
I have a mask. It's fine. It's protecting me.
Rhea, you good there? You're looking kind of
This
stiff.
one is not fine.
She
This
looks a
one
little
is
bit
not
like Lloyd.
fine.
Am I a joke to you?
This one does not know what a joke is. This one is sorry.
Okay.
Rhea just literally just said she doesn't understand what the word joke is. She's trying to comprehend it right now, but she's not moving, so she has to T-pose. But you guys have all learned she doesn't know what the word joke means.
Oh man, so she thinks we've been being really mean to her this whole time now.
The fuck?
Oh.
Rhea. A joke is when people say stuff that isn't necessarily true in order to make fun, a tease, or make somebody laugh. There are lots of reasons for jokes. I think, and Lloyd, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Lloyd is asking if you're making fun of him with the with the stiff act there.
Because you look like you're trying to look like he does when he stands in the corner, all menacingly.
This one does not mean to be mocking anyone, but this one is also very certain that there will be crows swooping if this one does not.
I mean, I don't know
Shit,
how
you
many
can
birds
talk-
are getting here with the fog.
You can talk to crows?
This one is having the certainty that the crows will come and swoop and steal all of the harvest that has not been taken in yet.
What harvest?
I mean,
And
that's-
also us.
Nothing.
What harvest? This place is pretty dead.
The Harvest Festival is coming soon.
Wait, I thought we ruined that. I thought we fucked up the harvest festival thing.
No, we fucked up the harvest sacrifice. We didn't fuck up the festival.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No.
Well, so the festival's gonna suck.
Shit, there's gonna be a lot of fucking pointy things there.
I mean, probably it's a festival. It's a harvest. Are you okay?
Oh.
You've been acting kind of funky since we got back from the church.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay,
Hey,
now
you gotta-
you're the one who's acting weird, and you say I'm acting weird.
I mean, to be fair, you look kind of weird right now. Is that some kind of face paint?
What? Am I not allowed to express myself creatively?
I ain't saying you're not allowed. It's just not what I would have expected from you. You
Yeah,
usually
normally
so
you're really
fancy
cute.
looking.
You're super cute and
Is-
fancy. That's
is
just
the
wood.
joke from the minstrelry people?
What?
What?
The minstrelry people who became
We don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
A few centuries ago, there was this thing called minstrelry, where they did entertaining stuff.
Oh, you mean like what Nell does?
Are you calling me a fucking clown?
You said you're a bard.
There is
No,
a
no,
difference.
no. Bards and minstrels are different. Minstrels do
They look
the
similar.
making of amusements and became harlequins.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I ain't no clown. I do music. And whistling and shit.
Also, clowns are funny.
I ain't trying to be funny,
God
motherfucker.
damn it.
Or is it like the jesters who got to tell kings things he did not wish to hear?
Yeah,
Oh
kinda
no,
like
I would
that.
love that job. I would adore that job.
I think Nell would be so good at that job that she'd get herself executed personally by the king.
And you know what? It'd be worth it.
Does
It
Lord
would be worth it.
Druskenvald have a jester then?
I thought that was like that was out in that like carnival place. What's it called again?
Pickle?
Nell's like snapping her fingers trying to like remember a name that has escaped her for a moment.
Meanwhile, even
I think it starts
thinking
with a-
about that place has Rhea starting to shake a bit, even though she's T-posing because, oh god, she's not happy. What if, oh no.
No, I think it starts with a P. Isn't it like pickle
Oh,
or something?
Pico, that's what it is.
DeGaio?
Yeah, Pika. Oh,
Ebony,
God,
Ebony's
I
so
could grab
happy no
some
one
good
can see
Pico
her
right now.
real face behind her mask because she is also quaking thinking
Yeah,
about
isn't
it.
that the place that's like festivals and carnivals and
And behind
No,
her veil,
wait.
Rhea is compulsively starting to smile, even though she is terrified that the crows will swoop. Compulsively,
Oh, but
she is
I
smiling.
personally don't like circuses. I don't care much for them, so I want to stay as far away from this pickle pico place as possible.
That's fair. It ain't everybody's cup of tea.
This one would recommend not going there if you are not happy.
That is very specific. I thought you go to places like that to be happy. Well, at least some people do. I don't know.
I mean, haven't you heard of people who've been there and never returned?
Figured they got jobs.
You're so funny.
No, you gotta understand. I'm from Cannabos. People come there for work. They don't leave. Until
Yeah.
they're dead, generally. So that's just what I just figure. You go to a place, you get a job, you die there. That's how it works.
Let me just say that this is kind of the opposite. You go there and then you kind of don't ever leave, but not because you have a job.
Wait, isn't Pico the one with all the skeletons?
No,
Skeleton
Pico's the
people?
one.
Skeletons.
Pico's the one with the doll people.
Oh, shit. Okay, I got Pico and Calero mixed up.
Yeah.
It's okay. We know you haven't been you're not well traveled, Belly.
Actually, I think Belly's probably the best traveled out of all of
skeletons.
us. Except maybe Rhea. Rhea's apparently
She
been
thinks
around for
that
centuries.
steak is for commoners.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Everybody's
her-
just really fucking poor. I can't help that.
Damn.
Where did you
Yeah,
say
but,
the
like,
skeletons
easy to-
are?
What, Calero?
Cal.
They are in
Calero?
Calero where they
Yeah.
do much singing and partying.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
shit,
like
that
a
sounds
constant
nice.
party there. They never sleep, so.
Can we go there?
I don't
No,
know if we can go right
it's-
now. We got
I
someone to be
mean,
tonight.
how far away is it? I have no idea. I don't got a map.
That shit's
This
real
one
far.
has a map. This one has a map.
Oh, shit.
Ma-
Okay. Can you
She's
get
moving
it?
now, so she's no longer T-posing.
Why do I get the feeling we shouldn't show Lloyd the map of where Calero is?
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Hey, as long as we're going far away from Pico, I don't care where we go.
And looking at the map, and Rhea is actively moving, so it doesn't count. Pico is right next to Calero, but it's also next to Bubonia, Enoch, Neruket, and Chernobos.
So everywhere's next to everywhere. That's very helpful. Thank you, Rhea.
Yep.
Yeah.
However, the fastest route to Calero would be to go from here through Enoch to Calero.
Yeah, but we got shit going on tonight. It's not like we can get there and
Yeah,
get back
we
in
got-
like
we
half
got
an hour.
We got a whole thing.
Yeah, we did
This
promise
is
those
true.
rich people we would get dinner with them.
Oh, you know,
This is
you know
for
what
later.
I'm hoping. I don't know if they're gonna have people working there,
Pulling
considering the
up
rumors and shit.
map,
But
puts
like,
away the
I'm
map,
hoping. I am
continues
hoping
to
they.
move.
I'm hoping they at least have some kind of season in there. I am really missing home cooking right now. Goddamn.
You are needing spices?
Yeah.
I mean, now if you want, I bought these 2 peppers at the trading post I got on me. I was gonna use them in some medicine, but I mean, I guess you could have one if you really need it.
What kind of peppers are they?
I explicitly asked for 2 hot peppers, so.
Oh, shit. do you mind? I can go with just one of them. Do you mind?
Yeah, sure. Here, let me take the stem out so you don't choke on it again.
Ah, no. That's the
Again?
That's the handle. Here, gimme.
Okay, I hand her the pepper.
Perfect.
Staring
Thanks.
concernedly.
Nell holds it by the stem, chomps the actual bell of the pepper between her teeth, rip the stems off, and just starts gnawing on it. Ah, yeah, that's the stuff. That's the good shit.
I don't understand why people like their mouth feeling like it's on fire.
You get used to it.
I mean, I guess
is
she just
part
wants
of
it to be
some
red like the rest of
rituals.
her, so.
Oh my god.
There are rituals that require such things.
Listen,
This
guys,
ain't a ritual. This is just a snack.
I've only got 1 more pepper like that. Should we get lunch before she eats my last pepper for ingredients?
Nah, I'll be good for a
Well, I
bit.
guess
You'll be
if
fine, you'll be
you
fine.
all need food, sure.
What?
Even vegetarians have to eat, Ebony.
Yeah.
I didn't have to eat. I was just saying I'm not super hungry, but I guess if you all are hungry.
I don't know, Lloyd. You want anything to eat?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, well, come on, Lloyd. Let's go get lunch.
Lunchtime, Lloyd. He's like, hell yeah.
All right, so you guys are going to get lunch.
Yeah,
I
where are
guess
we
we'll get
going to
lunch.
get lunch again?
There you can go to the
What-
inn.
There's the meat store.
Yeah, we can go to the
There-
butcher. They were nice.
There is
They got a good
the-
variety.
Remember I
Oh my
said I
God,
don't
look at
eat meat.
Well, you don't, but Lloyd sounds like he's
Well,
got
what
a
am I
hankering.
supposed to eat then?
Listen,
Hey,
guys,
you
we could just go.
something somewhere else.
We could just go to the inn. They have all of the foods.
That is a good point.
Okay.
My
That
man
is a good
booked
point.
it.
He's like, I need the meat.
Okay, I guess he just
I
wants it
don't
fresh.
need the meat.
He needs what's in the meat.
He
Come on,
needs
Lloyd.
the
We're going to
meat.
the inn.
I know
Rhea
you really
is
like
looking
meat.
after where Lloyd went, confused.
Lloyd, we're going to the inn. They got stuff that Ebony can eat. She don't eat meat apparently.
I don't.
Actually, can she eat through that? Can you eat through that mask? Do you have a mouth hole?
Oh yeah, is there a mouth on there?
Maybe
we
we
can
can
get
Teeny,
something
is
with a
there a mouth
straw.
hole there?
There is a mouth hole there.
Okay.
It's stretched in a horrifying grin.
Wait, is there a
Wait.
nose too?
Mm-hmm.
What type of mask is this, if we're looking at it?
Yeah.
What would you describe as a very cursed and horrifying looking Halloween mask, Ebony?
I'm trying to think of those like like those rubbery plastic Halloween masks, that have like the eye holes and the mouth holes cut out.
That's so much
Yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
Only it's your face and not the rest of your head. It literally just looks like it's stuck on your face,
Just like Jim Carrey.
just like Jim Carrey. Correct.
Yep.
I just wanna
Maybe we
say-
get a Bella, maybe we get a smoothie and like a straw or something.
I mean, she does like plants. We could always just put it in a blender or chop it
I'll
up.
take tea is just fine, thank you.
This one has a question for Nell.
Yeah, what up?
This one has some spices in this one's possession if they do not have enough spices for your food.
You are saving my life out here. Thank you.
She said give spice, thanks.
Quickly, just for the enjoyment of everyone else, I do want to say that when you asked about the mask, Teeny, my first thought was one of those rubber Bill Clinton masks.
Oh god.
See, I was thinking something with like a huge honkin' nose.
Oh, like a
That's just
Tengu.
yeah, just like empty space inside of it. It's just a little rubber nose that like wobbles this
Tengu
way and
mask.
that when you move too
Oh
jerkily.
god. That's actually hilarious. Just a rubbery Tengu mask.
I'll be honest, I thought it was a mask of chuckles.
Oh my god, if I would have been smart enough, it would have been.
I'm telling you, my first thought was the Goosebumps mask.
Oh my god.
Oh, that also would have been good. I'll have to
Well-
make a table for all these beautiful masks.
Yeah.
We can roll the Bill Clinton mask.
Gotta roll
Like-
for what mask you get.
Like, look at this thing. If you don't know
Oh.
Goosebumps, you need to go
Oh.
to your local library.
Oh,
That takes me
shit.
back.
Yeah, same. I actually
back
I
in
couldn't
the
read those books when I was a
day.
kid because I thought they were too scary.
That's what inspired me to
Aw.
write horror.
I love
Oh,
Hey!
Sharon's on the other end where it's like, I love it.
I used to watch it all the time when it would come on.
Sorry to interrupt again, but I was wondering if we are supposed to have background music?
Oh, shoot, I'm sorry, we are. There we go.
The background music is the laughter we made along the way, and
this was-
Nell with her fucking slide whistle.
Also that.
This was the mask
Yeah.
you were talking about though, Teeny, right? This kind of like Tengu mask.
Let me look.
Oh god.
Yep, that's pretty much it. It's just rubber.
Okay.
I found
Oh, it's just
this
rubber,
so
yeah.
cursed.
You found one that's cursed? Let me look at this. Let me see this. I need to see.
I don't know if I should.
I
For
I
chat's
need it.
benefit,
Too
we
late.
are now
I'll
sending
send it-
Teeny
I'll
fucked
send
up
it
masks.
to you first.
See what my mask looks like on my character.
At least no one sent a GIMP mask yet.
Oh god.
What do you mean yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
God no.
Oh, Solar, the version of that one that I remember was it was a dog the whole time, but the dog thought it was a human child.
Incredible.
And I still can't hear the
No.
music. I'm sorry.
You can't hear the music?
I can't either, but it's not a big deal. It's all
Oh,
good.
wait, really?
It's all good.
What? No, not all good. Not
Oh,
good.
oh, it's only coming through on the stream. It's not coming through in the call.
Yeah,
That's
you don't
all.
have your stream open in Discord, Teeny.
Yeah.
You kind of closed it.
I didn't know I
So
closed it. I
closed.
thought it was fine.
Oh god. God damn it,
There you
Kieran.
go. I fixed it.
Definitely not
Complete-
that.
Complete
Oh,
with
that's
ball
awesome.
section.
Beautiful.
Thanks, I hate
Beautiful
it.
music.
Anyway, you guys
With
go
that
into
delightful
the...
image.
Yeah, with
Like
that
that.
delightful
Anyway.
image. There we go. I had to turn it down because I have sensitive ears, guys.
She's sensitive.
I'm
Okay.
sensitive. Yeah, so...
And then you minimized the window, so now we can't hear it.
Wait, for real? You still can't hear it?
We did, but now it says that you minimized it. You
Oh
just have
my
to keep the
God,
window
I just
up
have
and
to
then
keep
have
it
stuff
up.
in front of it.
Okay. Is this still good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So
Oh,
yeah.
Teeny Chat wants to see the mask examples if you have them.
No.
We can't show them.
So there is one of them that I am explicitly not able to show.
No.
Yep, yep.
But the other mask examples are the mask from the Goosebumps novels, so you can Google that safely, or a Tengu mask. And if you don't know what a Tengu mask is, it is Tengu.
You can
That's
usually
a
Google that one
Japanese
safely.
Yeah, that one's
You got
usually
like a
fine.
si- You get like
Yeah.
a 60-40 chance.
60-40.
Duck, I want you to guess who shared the one we can't see. Kieran out here giving away the game.
Whole new
Great big
meaning to
honkin'
big
nose.
honkin'
Oh.
nose.
That's an Angie baby cat. Hello, ma'am.
Baby cat!
Oh my
Baby
goodness.
cat, no, I love you!
Oh yeah,
She's-
Beans has been screaming in the background.
She put her foot in her ear.
Oh.
God damn it, baby.
Are you good, ma'am?
She's like, I'm trying.
You good? She ain't good.
Anyways.
Dad. Yeah. So that happens. let me fix myself because apparently I am not where I'm supposed to be. Oh my goodness, what is my model doing right now?
It's staring
Having
at
a
chat.
time.
It's just kind of standing there.
Menacingly.
Menacingly.
It is. I'm
Ah.
gonna reset myself because I look like I broke my neck.
You didn't? That'd be
I-
pretty fitting for the folk horror setting we're going
That
for
would
here.
be pretty fitting,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
am gonna reset myself.
Penny showing up looking like a hanged man.
Yes. So
Well,
yes.
we did pull that tarot card earlier.
We did actually, yes.
Like I said, it's fitting.
YouTube Studio, are we good? There we go. Okay.
VTube
Um,
Studio is never good,
It's
Teeny.
never,
You know this.
ever good. Always something with VTube Studio. So full of drama.
I was reading something the other day. You're apparently not supposed to run that through Steam because it uses extra resources if you
It
run it through Steam that it doesn't
does,
require.
But
Oh.
I'm very smart, and I don't know how to do it the other way.
It's just got an installer from the VTube Studio website.
Well, I'll try that. I already
Something
paid
like
for it
that.
on Steam, though, so I don't want to pay for it a second time.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I'll have to see if I can find the tweet and I'll send it to you later.
Yeah. Either way,
I'm trying to figure out if I could add PNGs on top of my token, but I don't think it's possible.
oh no, that would be really
What?
funny though.
Because I was trying to put the mask on top of the token,
Oh.
That would be really funny though.
but
okay.
I don't think it's
Uh,
possible.
You guys enter the inn for your lunchtime.
Yummy lunchtime.
Lol.
Yeah, well, welcome. Seat yourselves wherever's comfortable for you. We'll have someone out to take your order in just a little bit.
Rhea is very fidgety as she sits down. She's just fidgeting constantly because, oh god, where are the crows?
They're not indoors. I hope.
They're smart. She knows they're smart. They could get in here.
And after you guys sit down, a gentleman from the back does come by with a notepad to take your orders. Welcome in. What can I help you people with today? What are we looking for to eat?
What is the spiciest thing you have?
Spiciest thing that we have.
Spiciest food you got?
Well, we got a stew.
What's in it?
Tomatoes, some peppers, carrots, potatoes, celery.
What kind of peppers?
The hot peppers that we get from the fields around here, I think they're some kind of chili or something.
Weird question. How big are they?
About the size of my hand when we get them. And he shows you his hand. He's got like, kind of like a normal adult size guy hand.
Still pretty big for a pepper.
Better question, what color are they?
Oh, no. The color is part of it, but the size also. The smaller it is, the spicier.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll try it.
Okay, got you down for some vegetable stew. Anybody else here at the table?
Can I get some herbal tea, please?
Herbal tea, gotcha.
I'll take a filet mignon. Do you guys have that?
Oh my
chance.
god.
I don't even think I know how to say that.
We got roundhouse steak.
She wants a steak.
Yeah, she just wants a big slab of meat.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, we got steak. I don't think we have
I
anything.
The top cut sirloin type.
Yeah, we got that. Miss
I'll take
Harga
that.
takes
I'll
good
take
That
care
would
of
be
us.
the best one for her.
I'll
Okay.
take one of those medium rare with a side salad. And do you have any of the fancy dressing with the little croutons?
Fancy dressing. We got croutons.
Yes, give me some croutons too. And I will take a bottle of sherry, please.
Belly over here like these
Cherry.
people are peasants.
Got it.
I mean, we are.
What? I want to brush up on my fine dining skills. And we are going to go eat with a lord and lady later.
Well, good
Do
for
you?
you that I have manners.
Do you have any fruit that has the pits or seeds still in it?
She wants the seeds.
I believe all of our fruit would have all that.
This one would like 3 fruit.
Just the fruit? You don't want them prepared any special way?
The fruit. And also, if this one can, a glass of cider.
Okay, yeah, we can bring that out to you. How about you, sir?
Meat on the bone, hold the meat.
Meat,
The fuck?
meat on the bone, but hold the meat.
Yes.
I think he just wants like a tomahawk or something.
So are you?
Uh,
I thought dogs ate bones though.
Quiet.
Damn.
Wait.
Yeah, okay,
Well,
I
you-
can.
Wait, do you even have teeth?
Quiet.
I think
I'll-
he just puts it in the fire and melts it.
I
In
can
his
bring out
mouth.
some of our soup stock bones.
Yes.
Well, at least the season.
Okay, yeah, I'll bring that. And he
This poor man is
he
so
looks
confused.
really confused and really unsettled.
I'm
As-
just staring. I'm not even looking at him. I'm just staring blankly ahead.
There's just such a variety of foods coming to this table.
and he
Rhea,
was
meanwhile,
put in
is
the
digging
order.
in her bag, getting out some of the curry type spices that she got while shopping in the place she was before the train. Because those are the spicier ones, and she has a feeling that Nell wants spicy.
We're at Hooters, or in this case, Maidens.
Yes. Made
So
it.
guys, before our food gets here, I want to ask.
Uh-huh.
So you all know we are going to go have dinner with a lord and lady after this, so
Yeah.
it's probably going to be pretty
Yes.
fancy.
Ah, shit.
You'll
Like I
do
said,
know how to do fine dining, right?
I know how to do fine dining, unlike most people. I actually learned how to properly, fuck.
Meanwhile, on my end, I know how to dine and I'm fine at it.
So what you're saying
This
is
one
No.
would have to request specificity on what type of fine dining. Is it
Formal-
the kind where you are supposed to make noise? Is it the kind where you are not supposed to make noise? Are we using
Oh,
sticks?
dear.
Are we using silverware? How much
utensils,
silverware?
people. Why else would? What
yeah.
else would
What?
we use?
No, you eat quietly and properly. You do not make noise. You do not slurp the food. That is rude and
You act
disgusting.
polite.
No, Lord, no.
I think we're the only two people who've actually been to a fancy dinner, Belly.
All right.
This
And
one
as you
has
guys are discussing this, you hear in the back kitchen, "Uh-oh, dropped a knife!" and the clang of a knife hitting the floor.
Oh, shit.
Belly just sits up straight and cringes slightly. Anyway,
I can help you teach some of these more
yeah, do you guys want
uncouth
lessons before we
patrons.
go up there?
This one would appreciate clarification on what counts as fine dining in the current place and time.
I will make an attempt, but I will not make any promises.
Listen, now, if you don't know what to do, just follow my lead and just do what I do, okay?
Sure.
Alright.
Sorry, Beans has been real screamy.
Good. Then pay attention, but if you don't know what to do, just follow my lead.
Scream!
Lloyd, what about you? Do you want lessons?
No.
Alright.
Oh, I thought Lloyd was gonna stay in the corner T-posing the whole night.
I mean, he might.
Well,
he did kind of
also might
lock
want.
up the last time
I
that
mean, if
Nell
we're
showed
eating
up.
meat later, he might want the bones, though.
And he brings out your food shortly after that. He brings Belly her steak. He brings Ebony her tea. He brings the soup stew to Nell. Puts the 3 fruit in front of Rhea, and then lastly has a bowl full of the stock bones that he sets in front of Lloyd.
Thank you.
You're
This
welcome,
one
and
appreciates it.
enjoy the meal.
He's like, what the fuck are these people eating?
Oh shit, is that a black cat?
What? Where?
Oh, you gotta be careful with those. I hear that it's bad luck if one of them crosses your path.
I'm pretty sure that's bullshit.
Would sure hate
I
for
think
someone to
that's
have an
an
accident.
No, sir. We're all sitting down. Our paths are literally in place. We have no paths for them to cross. Get fucked.
Well, that wasn't
Get-
very nice of you after all.
Get fucked.
Unless you
Not
meant it in
today,
a
world.
positive way. In
Oh
which
yeah, no,
case, I mean.
absolutely. Go get laid.
Oh,
You
Go
look
get
like
laid.
I mean,
You have the consent
that's-
of your king?
all right, I'll go.
Just
Damn.
to get bolt out the door to the brothel.
He's like, alright.
That's their
Rhea,
order. I'm not
meanwhile,
crushing
is
you.
under the impression that people still mean that the way she first learned it, which is pornification under consent of the king.
Oh.
Well, that's what the hotel chair's for. I just
Apparently.
heard Maya peek on her mic.
And as you guys begin eating your delicious lunch of tea,
Wait, Teeny.
Question mark.
yes,
Teeny, very important. How spicy is the soup?
it is. It's disappointingly mild.
Ah, hell.
It's,
Rhea, can I get
it's
some of those spices,
It's
please?
spicy, but it's not enough. Honestly, if you were going to an Indian restaurant, you'd be super disappointed by how spicy it is. You'd be
Rhea
like, I
moves
came for
the
spice.
little bottles.
Yeah,
Rhea
the
moves
spice.
the little bottles that she got of specifically curry-type spices closer to Nell.
Nell just starts shaking them in there.
Nell, sit up straight. You gotta do this properly. Sit up straight, tilt it at an angle, and just kind of tap it against the bowl or against your hand.
Nell makes direct eye contact with you, unscrews the lid of the jar, and just dumps it all in.
That's
Oh my
fine.
God.
If you can't do it right, do it quick as possible. Good enough. Now you're
Thank
gonna want to
you.
use your soup spoon, not the tomato spoon.
Thank
I'm
you,
guessing
Rhea. I appreciate
Belly,
it.
have you ever gone to a high tea party?
You're welcome. Y'all getting high?
No.
No, those weeds, those weeds are for something else.
Oh.
It's been a
Meanwhile,
while.
Rhea puts the empty bottle back away because she can reuse it later.
It's been a while since I've been to a tea party, but I do know how to use a cake comb, if that helps.
Oh, okay. I was just calling
just
you.
so,
Everything
just
your
so everyone's
knowledge.
aware, Rhea is holding a knife now and is carving up the fruit to get the seeds out.
Hang on, Ray.
In a
hang on. Let me-
ritualistic
Ray,
manner.
Ray, hang on. Let me have that knife real quick. Here, use this knife, and I hand her a butter knife. And I take her knife and put it on the other side of the
Where does
table.
everyone keep getting knives from?
You're just making the whole situation
utensils were
get longer.
provided.
Safer, trust me. Just trust me on this one. You don't want to use the butter knife. Anyway,
Is this a Moana's thing, or are you having a attack of some kind?
eat your soup.
Okay.
Rhea is very carefully carving up the fruit in interesting patterns.
You don't talk with
And
your mouth
taking
full
Is
of
she
soup.
gonna
seeds
now.
out
eat
as she
that,
goes.
or is she just doing arts and crafts?
I don't know. I'm just eating my stew.
But
Starts on the phone.
I heard that
Tries to
fucking
swallow.
crunch.
I heard the crunch.
Kieran, good use of props. Good use of props.
Crunch.
I don't know if that was a prop or he's now just choking on a chip.
And as you all begin to eat your meal, you feel the curses
Or arts
fade
and
away
crafter
from
meal.
you.
Oh, thank God, that mask was so obnoxious.
Yep, Ebony's
But
mask
really-
falls off. Belly, you're no longer afraid of everybody dying around you. Now,
more than you
the
already
soup
were.
is still disappointing.
The soup is still disappointing.
No,
I
I
just-
just dumped an entire canister of curry powder into
I
this
take
thing.
that back. The soup is super hot.
Yeah, Nell shoves a spoonful of it in her mouth and then just blinks and she's like, "Oh, I may have over-seasoned this. Fuck."
she's like, her face is red. She's like tearing up a bit. And she's like, good
My
soup.
face is already red, to be fair.
Rhea, you no longer fear crows eating your companions. And Lloyd, why would you even want bones?
I just open my mouth and let the bone fragments fall out of my pumpkin head.
It just goes.
Have a throat.
No.
We can get you one. Maybe we can like carve a squash or something.
Yeah, I can have a little bit of rope. We could
I
just
thought
tie,
you were
we
saying
could
you
tie a
wanted real
cucumber on
throat.
there.
I was saying I could get you one. I would just need some time, but
I mean, I'm sure they have cucumbers in the kitchen.
I feel like that would get soggy.
He's a pumpkin.
Nell
Okay.
is slowly and carefully eating the stew because she definitely over-seasoned it, but you do not waste food.
Yep.
Tears, snot,
Rhea
sweat
is
are all
looking
suddenly
at,
a
looks at
problem.
Nell, looks at the extra fruit stuff that she has removed from the seeds, looks back at Nell. Would you like to add some of these to your soup?
I don't think it'll help Rhea, but I appreciate it.
It might.
I'm good. I think I've made this thing the sun, whatever that is. So I'm just, you know what? I made my bed. And now I'm gonna just have to lay in it and eat this soup. That might make it so I can't taste anything at dinner, but it's fine.
Now,
It's
if it helps,
fine.
take you just small scoops. Just kind of set the spoon into the top, press it down, and let it fill, and you won't get as much of the soup, but you'll
Just-
still get all the flavor.
Just ask
The flavor's
kitchen
kind
for
of the
some
problem.
milk.
No, I ain't a bitch.
I was just making.
Rhea puts the
suggestions,
other
but-
bottles of spices away since Nell no longer needs them, and goes back to
Because
carefully
Nell is
removing
dying.
seeds.
Okay, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm
And
so
yes,
glad
she
that
is
mask
doing
off.
something with the fruit flesh on the plate.
I would have been very embarrassed to go to our guest's house tonight wearing that boorish thing.
You didn't make that?
No, I didn't. I just woke up. Or just, it appeared on my face. This town is fucking cursed.
I thought that was
I
just
mean-
yours.
No.
This one had a sudden intense fear of crows swooping and
I was
thought
gonna
this
say,
one
I
might
have
be
a
becoming
jovial
harvest
mask.
thorn.
Yes, but it's jovial, not horrifying. There's a difference.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Anyway, some people think
Sir
spooky
Harker,
shit is
are
fun.
you
that's all.
alright?
I'm doing great.
I
Hey-
think you
hey,
gave her too
Nell.
much spice.
You know, it isn't rude to say you're done with the food before and have the waiter take it away.
I'm
You don't
aware
have
of
to
that.
finish that.
No, you do not waste food. Wasting food is bad. I'm gonna
But
finish
we
my
have
fucking
like,
food.
but there's like 4 more courses.
Horses, this is just lunch.
Do you guys not have like a 5-course lunch?
We might have
No.
5 courses or something at dinner because we're eating with fancy people, but this is not a fancy
Also,
people place.
we can stuff ourselves now, or we won't have room for the delicious food later.
Well, yeah, I know, but the courses aren't big. That's why you have so many of them. They're all small, but different like flavors or palettes.
That does sound quite interesting. I've never had the chance to have a fine dining lunch.
Rhea is
No,
looking
Bella.
at Lloyd, wondering if he is okay.
just picking bones out of his teeth.
Yeah, Lloyd, you handle whatever you had going on there.
I mean,
You need a hand getting those out of your face.
I've heard some people do enjoy bone marrow, but
It's usually in a soup, though. I thought.
I mean, it is, but sometimes people do just suck it straight out of the bone. Usually they don't eat the bone whole, but you know.
We could use the bones to make bone meal.
Wait, maybe that's what it was, cause of the pumpkin and shit. Lloyd, were you trying to make bone meal or something?
Don't worry about it.
Fertilize
Don't worry
himself?
about it.
I'm a little worried about it, I'm not gonna lie.
Trying to fertilize yourself.
Make myself grow big and strong.
He's already the biggest one here, other than Bella.
True.
That's not hard.
The hell does that mean? I'm like 2 inches shorter than you.
Bone rattling in his head, just dunk, 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 dunk. And also, this counts as a short
anyone
rest.
is wondering,
Oh,
Okay.
if anyone is wondering, the fruit on the plate has been arranged into 3 overlapping circles.
Quick question, Teeny, as DM. Since you said this counts as a short rest, could I use this to attune to that ring?
Yeah.
Cool, because I have to do that.
And
That's
the
a short
seeds
rest
have
time
been
for
placed
that.
in the center of the circles.
You just hear
And now she's
xylophone
pouring the
steel
cider on
hand
them.
noises when Lloyd moves his head around.
He is now pouring the cider on the fruit.
The Taco Bell. The bells.
Yeah.
I must away.
The Taco Bell, it tolls for thee.
Tonight I get to eat Taco Bell for dinner, so yay.
Bruh, I want Taco Bell so bad. Anyway, yes, this is a short rest.
Nice. Nell gets her 1 HP back.
Yeah. Nell slowly suffers her way through the soup. She will be taking fire damage later.
Nell did go to Taco Bell, just not the good one.
No, spice can do that to you, not just like poorly cooked food.
Spice
I
will do that to you.
Yeah.
The taco box is so real cheese, for real.
I
You
like
get that
chalupas.
12 taco box and you drive and you just slurp down a taco the whole time.
That's so many tacos.
There's so many. But if you're on a long drive, like hours long drive, and
You
Taco
gotta
Bell
shit yourself
tacos
the
don't
whole
fill
way.
you up. It's so cool. It burns at both ends. Oh. So yeah, you guys know that you have at least 2 to 3 hours before dinner with the Lord and Lady. So whatever you want to do during that 2 to 3 hours, if you guys want to rest in the room, you have other places you want to go.
So I have one more question for you about that short rest. So for attunement, it says you're supposed to take 4 hours of concentration on the item to attune to it.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you'll have to
So
do
not
it later.
short rest.
No,
Well, it's,
just looked it up. You can attune during a short rest.
Oh, there you go.
yeah, but because the short rest usually constitutes about 4 hours or so, I think.
Long rest is roughly
Mhm.
8 hours because that's the biggest fantasy of Dungeons and Dragons is that you can get a full 8
Correct.
hours of sleep.
Correct.
Right?
Would never happen
Um,
otherwise.
Nope,
Short
nope.
rest is anywhere between an hour to up to half that, usually.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, it depends on how you guys want to spend the next couple. I would say eating lunch and then the next 3 hours
Hanging out.
Eating lunch,
Can-
being in the bathroom.
can be what you want during that 4 hours for that short rest. So Rhea, if you want to work on that ritual thing that you're doing, now's the perfect time.
It's a food-based ritual and she's doing it.
Well, I already spent 1 hour earlier in the bathroom for my ritual, so I'm good.
Yeah, by the way, girl, are you okay? Do you need water after that?
Hydrate.
Hydrate.
If anyone's
Anyway.
actually paying attention to the symbols she's making, it's 3 circles, and then there's a cross through them that divides them into 4 sections, like a normal window box type thing. Very weird symbol. Very basic, but very weird. Who knows why she's doing that? I do, but no one else does.
Is
Alright,
Nell
I got that.
lactose intolerant?
Oh.
Is Nell?
Yeah, is Nell lactose intolerant? That is what chat is asking.
No.
Nell is not lactose intolerant. She just didn't want to ask for milk after she was so gung-ho about wanting spicy food. She is a little embarrassed and is trying to hold on to what little dignity she has left.
Okay. Well, since we're done with lunch, I guess I'm gonna head up to the room and concentrate on this ring that I bought. So, cause I gotta do that now.
Have fun with that. I will be doing things and fighting for my life in the bathroom.
If you need toilet paper, just holler.
I will be hollering, but perhaps not for that. We'll find out.
I look back at Carl. He's like, "Hell no." Like, hell no, I'm not going near that.
Okay. Once the others have departed, I'm gonna give Ebony a look and gesture outside.
Oh, okay.
Yes, let's get some fresh air now that everyone else has gone
Run
their
while
own
you
separate
can.
ways.
Ray is still sitting there doing her thing, but she's
She's
gonna take
unaware.
away. I mean,
Ray's
what you
vibing.
guys are doing is obviously as important as what she's doing, so she's ignoring you in favor of her thing right now. It's important to you, this is important to her.
So, I've been meaning to ask.
This is about earlier.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you have things about your past that you'd rather not others pry into.
That's fair. But unlike me, it sounds like you're closer to a resolution on that.
Well, there's no guarantee that there will be a resolution, and if so, there's no guarantee that the outcome will also be, you know, in our favor. Well, my favor, per se.
You lose someone?
I wouldn't really say I lost them, but I did leave them behind before making this trip. And I did ask this person to go with me, but they were hesitant and said that they'd rather stay behind. Which is why it's so shocking that people say that they might have seen her because she was so adamant against going before, but now I guess she just didn't want to go with me.
So if you had a chance to find them, would you want to?
I would. I feel like I have to. I mean, if it's something I did that made them want to not go with me, then I know some of the things I did weren't the best and that they might have disagreed with it, but I did what I had to do for me, for us, but
What's their name?
do you need a name?
Just asking.
Their name is Mary.
I'm gonna reach down and lift Ebony's hand. I'll look around, make sure the coast is clear, and reach into my coat pocket and gently place the compass in her hand and say, try saying it again to this.
Wait, didn't you get this on the train?
Try it.
And she puts her hand on the compass.
Yeah.
And is it still pointing in that same direction?
Nope,
Teeny?
it does not activate until you whisper what your heart desires to it, or what you're looking
Oh.
for.
Oh, and then she whispers, Mary.
A blue flame pops up from the compass. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't feel hot. It just glows with a blue, gentle light. And for a moment, it wavers before pointing north. toward the Crooked House.
So wait, she's not by the Dawn's Gate at all then. Because that's south, isn't it? Wait, is this compass saying she's here?
It
How did she
points
come
to
back-
what you're looking for.
How did she... But how... but... So that means you're looking for something too then, though.
Not something.
Well, I'm also not looking for something, but someone as well.
Well, it sounds like yours is a lot closer.
But do you really know how far away your person is? I mean, I don't think it can tell the distance, it can just tell direction, so.
I got time.
Well, so do I, so. Look, I mean, you're helping me look for this person, and I want to be able to repay that favor, so I'll also help you find whoever it is you're looking for. It's not like I really have anywhere else to go at this time, so.
Fair enough, kid.
I'm not a kid. I just look young.
I'm gonna place my hand above your head and, like, height comparison with me.
Hey, it's not my fault I'm short. It wasn't my decision.
I know kids don't have a choice in that.
I
You
don't
gotta grow
have
up
to.
first.
Oh my god. I'm an adult. I have been alive for a long time, okay?
Yep, 10 whole years. It's an age.
Well, I have my reasons, as I'm sure you do yours. But thank you. I know you're not a very chatty person, but I'm glad that you feel like you can at least speak up to me. I know I'm not the warmest either.
I recognize a common cause when I see it. And I am gonna need that back.
Of course, she hands it back to him. I forgot, but yeah. I hope we find whoever it is we're looking for you.
Let me know when you want to grab yours.
Well, it looks like we'll be heading there for dinner anyway, so hopefully it doesn't turn into a complete disaster. But judging by the stories we've heard around the town, the place is haunted, and these two, you know, very eccentric rich people have no idea. So should be a...
And this group is so good at avoiding disasters.
Oh, yes, with, you know, all the lack of dinner manners, especially Nell. Oh man, God, this is gonna be a dinner, isn't it?
She's a good kid.
I know, it's just, she definitely had a more rugged upbringing than me, per se.
Rugged ain't so bad.
Unfortunately, this is my first experience doing anything really rugged.
You get used to it.
I can see. Is that all you wanted to talk to me about, or was there something else?
That's the long and short of it. Just wanted to check in.
Thank you for
Well,
returning the stretch chat. I
thank you.
appreciate it.
And I guess if that's it, then guess I'll go back up to the room and see what Bella and Nell are doing.
You don't want to know what
I'm
Nell's
just-
doing.
Foreshadowing of Nell screaming
You
and
do not
crying
want to
in a
be involved
closet.
in what Nell's doing.
Yeah, it's just here. Walk in, inhale, immediately walk out.
Immediately
You
leaves.
just turn around immediately.
Nope.
You just hear
Stay
yell.
outside.
You just hear someone yell, and you're like, maybe we should go somewhere else. Actually,
Maybe
we
we
should go
shouldn't
somewhere
stay
else,
here anymore. I
actually.
think we're about to get kicked out, guys.
Guys are not gonna let us stay here anymore.
at the end of the short rest period, the door just bursts open, and Nell looks like she's been to war.
Rhea, did you finish your ritual?
She did. She has taken the seeds back out of the little circle of fruit she has made. And she has taken the fruit. Actually, first she waves to the person who is in charge of bringing food. If he's back. Somebody. She needs permission
yeah.
from somebody for something.
Yes. How can I help you, little lady?
May this one use this plate briefly to take this outside?
Can I just take
Yeah,
this
as long
plate?
as you bring it back, that's fine.
This one thanks you. She goes outside, and she does not go near the tree. She's not going near the tree.
I like how we have to specify we are not
She's
going
not going near the tree. No one's going near
However, she is looking for one of the little, like, flower bed things that's, like, near the inn.
Yeah, there are
And
tons.
she-
There's like a row of them out front.
She very carefully puts the scraps and cider into the flower beds.
I need you to roll athletics for me.
Oh, no.
Athletics, oh god,
Trips.
why?
This can only go well.
This can only go well. Trips and drops literally every single piece of fruit.
No, that's not why.
Oh, I don't know.
The weasels.
She's making me do a
Oh, right, the
thing.
weasels! Forgot about those fucks.
And I have -1 on athletics.
Oh.
I believe in you.
Oh,
That's
oh.
a 3.
yeah.
Oh.
So the second that you begin to dump these things into the bushes, a swarm of
Oh, no.
weasels appears to grab at the fruits and the seeds and trying to grab the cider. Seeing you have the plates, it grabs the plate, it tries to grab the cup. There are so many little horrible hands grabbing and trying to tear it from your grasp, and they do.
Oh,
Dang
damn.
it.
They
she's not
they
bringing the
successfully
plate back?
steal the plate from you, but they don't care about it, so they just toss it on the ground.
Oh no.
Just picture Rhea just kind of dropping her like, oh, dang it.
Rhea sighs, picks the plate back up.
Is the fruit just
Just-
like scattered across the ground?
It is.
No, they wanted that.
Yeah, they wanted
right.
that. They stole that.
Oh, they wanted the fruit. They don't care about the plate.
Yep,
The
they
plate
just
was
they
the
don't care
vessel
about
by
the
which
plate.
Rhea
to get
tilts her
fruit.
head thoughtfully. Looks at where she was trying to put the fruit. Considers this. This too is part of the cycle. This one will consider the lesson this one has learned today.
Goes back.
Nope.
To the
Goes back
kitchen.
inside, hands back the plate and the cup. This one thanks you.
Yeah, no problem. Why is it covered in dirt?
This one. Would you like this
Why
one
is
to
it
rinse?
covered in dirt?
No, we can rinse it. Nope. You know what? I don't need to ask questions.
He's
You-
like, these people
The
are weird.
weasels tried to steal the plate.
the weasels. Yeah, those.
He knows.
Okay. Yep. Understood. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of everything.
Gets a shotgun.
This one thanks you.
You see him. You see him take the plate back. Get the broom.
Get the broom. Cocks his gun. All right.
No, he cocks his broom.
It's weasel
Also,
season.
He didn't dump the seeds out. She had separated the seeds out beforehand. so
Oh, okay. Well,
didn't
yeah,
get-
they just took the fruit then.
The fruit. Man, she did all the hard parts for him. They don't even have to get out the seeds.
Yeah, she did all the hard work.
And got none of the
course,
rewards.
Actually, this is part of the natural cycle. Things eat stuff. It's, as far as she's concerned, this is just an interesting version of how this ritual usually ends.
Did
She's like,
hear
not
any
how I
of, like-
planned. But
Yeah, if you were close to the door or if you were close to a window, you probably saw it happen.
And you saw Rhea be very just chill about the fact that these
These
weasels
horrible
just
creatures
interrupted.
just stole your things.
No one's gonna talk about these weasels that are just running amok.
Heck W, Lloyd.
Rhea,
I might actually know how to deal with them.
Oh,
Oh, you
Due
dealt
to,
with...
due to my background,
yeah.
Oh,
I would
might
say
I
you
be able to
probably...
make some recommendations on that?
Yeah,
oh,
I
so you're an
mean,
exterminator.
knowing your background, you've probably seen tons of weasels and other vermin.
So is
Rhea,
Belly.
now that Rhea has returned to the plate, she goes back outside since that seems to be where Lloyd's outside, right?
Yeah, as long as of the
She
building.
is curious about what you guys are doing since you left earlier.
We were just having a chat.
You are both alright?
Yes. Just making plans for dinner tonight. Basically, how things will go and proper etiquette.
This one is pretty sure this one should not do what this one did inside at the place.
Normally, I'd say no, but the Druskenvald seem a bit
This one
eccentric.
is very... This one
some-
is very
Maybe they'd
certain
like
this
it.
one should not.
Maybe they'd like it. I don't know. They're a weird kind of folk, so who's to say?
This
Also-
one is thinking not because this one saw how the Lord reacted to mention of the Green Queen earlier.
What were you doing?
This one was doing a mealtime ritual.
For
This one is a cleric of the harvest, of the seasons.
right, but you didn't eat any of it. You just cut it up.
This one got what this one needed from what this one did.
Well, okay. I mean, I guess if it's what you are trying to do. She kind of just shrugs.
Rhea kind of tilts her head, smiling.
Yeah, next
It
time
is
you...
important to return what is the earth to the earth.
Yeah, just like next time maybe use some wolf urine or something.
Yes.
Yeah, weasels can't stand that stuff.
This
I
one
don't
does
think-
not have wolf urine.
I don't think anyone would want to go collect the wolf urine.
Nell walks in from wherever
they're
she
not
had been
using
shitting. I survived. Who are we pissing on?
Oh my god! Nobody! No pissing!
The weasels took this one's offering to the earth.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
and apparently,
shit.
apparently Lloyd's an exterminator over here.
Oh, nice.
But
You
it is
alright,
part
though?
of the cycle, so it is fine.
Well, you all right? Those things can be vicious.
This one is fine. The plate
Okay.
was not broken, so this one is okay.
They wouldn't be
Okay,
so
good.
vicious if we had some wolf urine.
Is
I
it what you
mean,
want? Plus the
There
bones smell
were
piss.
wolves
What's going
here
on with you?
earlier, but we chased them off. Perhaps we should not have if they were to drive the weasels away?
I don't think they were for the weasels, though. They were for the sacrifice. Of
Yes,
the,
but
the
the
ghost.
wolves being present might have scared off the weasels.
I don't know, Belly, go talk to the weasels. You talk to rats and
I'm still
shit.
up in the. If it's not been 4 hours, I'm still up in the room staring at a
Oh.
ring.
Just staring at it. just
Yeah,
like,
nobody been up there to tell
Listen,
me it's been 4
Ne-
hours yet.
Nell
so.
It was 4
escaped-
hours, I'm
Nell
sorry.
escaped from the toilet. It's been 4 hours.
It's been
Okay.
4 hours.
I
Okay.
thought it
Rhea-
had been. I'm
Rhea,
sorry.
It's been 4
Rhea
hours.
makes a small noise as she bonks her hands together and like she has one hand in fist and the other is just doing the little bonk thing. I don't know how to describe it other than
Yeah, I
that.
know what you're talking about, where it's like the bonk.
Yes.
Ah.
And she's like, oh, were we not going to check the records?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I
Uh,
got a little distracted with the
somewhere?
war I just fought and then Lloyd
Oh.
talking about pissing.
I mean, I can try and talk to the weasels while you guys do that, but do we know what time we're supposed to be up at the manor at?
You
Because
guys,
it's like
you guys
4 in the
should be
afternoon.
heading up there.
Now?
Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry,
Alright,
We'll
Rhea. We'll
check
have
the
to...
records later.
We'll check the records another time. It's not like they're going anywhere.
We can break in after
Listen,
dinner.
Lloyd.
I
Right,
mean, we
Lloyd?
can break in later.
Yeah, we can always
Oh,
come in
true.
after night at night. On the way to the manor, though, can we make a quick stop at the what the fuck is it called? Dovecote?
The what?
The dovecote?
Yeah, I want to. So when we were at the church, apparently all of
place
the
of
pigeons in
birds?
town actively avoid the abandoned church for some reason, despite there being a bunch of songbirds there.
I mean, I
Um,
guess if it's on the way, but
I mean, it's on the way up there, but I wanted to see if I could ask the pigeons what the fuck's up.
This
So
one
we
would
got
not mind.
okay, I guess we're talking to birds and weasels now. All right.
It is worth a shot. The worst they can say is squawk.
Quack.
As long
Well-
as they don't. You know what? I do not need to make this any more bathroom related. I'm gonna keep that thought inside my brain. Let's go.
Please
Is
don't bring any
everyone
bathroom
in
talk up
garb
during
that they are
dinner.
comfortable in
planning.
for this meal?
Okay, good.
Everyone is in comfortable clothing?
I am. Oh shit! Were we supposed to dress up?
They didn't say you
Well-
had to.
No, but it's not like we would have had time to buy new clothes or anything anyway.
Oh, I don't gotta buy none. I got something. With my character's background that I selected, one of the things that I have, like I just have, is a set of fine clothes.
Oh,
shit.
okay.
All right.
Damn, she
I-
fancy.
Not fancy clothes, fine clothes.
Not dirty clothes.
They're
Yeah.
just a little bit nicer.
Yeah, nice.
Sure, it's just a little wider. That's the only
It's
difference.
Just a little whiter. The pants fit a little bit better.
There's no holes in them.
No
Yeah,
holes, no
I go
patches.
change into my fine clothes.
Carl, come on, get your bow tie.
Ebony's like,
What?
well, these clothes are appropriate, I think, especially now that they're repaired.
Rhea looks down at her outfit, then looks over at Ebony, who seems to know about fine clothing stuff. Because Bella's distracted with putting
Hey,
a
bow
bow
tie
tie
thank you
on
for
his
all
hair.
the twists, Llewellyn. Thank you so much.
Yay,
Oh,
we can
God.
die.
So that
Yay.
is another one for you guys.
hey,
Don't worry,
Rhea.
I am keeping track.
Of course she is. Of course you're
Yeah,
keeping
hey-
track.
Hey, Rhea,
Heck yeah, I am.
Yes?
did you get any like cloth earlier at the fabric store when we were there, by chance? Carl left his bow tie at home.
What?
Rhea is clutching her bag now because she's not sure what type of cloth you're talking about.
Just something I can tie into a bow tie for the night?
Rhea takes out 2 of the squares for the satchel making.
Nice. I'll give these back at the end of the night. Carl just has to look his best.
I mean, he's already covered
He's-
in rubies.
I
but
mean,
that's
they're
standard.
very nice orangey, yellow, browny, red colors. They're very nice.
Holy
Yeah, but that's
Llewellyn,
different
thank you
colors.
for the 500 biddies.
It's just kinda standard,
Thank
so,
you.
I don't know if you want to make me roll for making a bow tie or not on Carl, Teeny.
No, I would say with your background, you're probably fine. You can at
Okay.
least tie a bow tie.
Cool. I tie a bow tie around Carl.
He would need a new one anyway. Wouldn't his old one be flea sized?
No shit, you're right.
True.
I forgot he
Yeah.
grew up and hit puberty.
He hit puberty a little too early.
Puberty.
But yeah, Rhea has the other fabric, but the other fabric's for a very special purpose, and it's too big for what you were wanting, and she didn't want you to cut it.
I'm not cutting it. I'm just tying it. I'm just kind of tying it in a bow tie. There's no cutting involved.
I know, but the other fabrics are large enough to be used on her, like a sash that's
Ah.
pretty long and stuff, so it would be too big for a tiny spider.
No, he's
Yes.
decent size
Well,
now.
yeah, he's half of Ebony's or half of Nell's height. So
Yeah,
like a
that's
big
1
dog.
foot high. That's too small for the sashes I'm talking about.
He grew
Okay.
up.
all right. Carl adjusts his bow tie and just kind of brims with happiness. There he goes. All right.
As a spider can.
Nell comes back and like she has like a not exactly a dinner jacket, but like a nicer jacket. Like we're talking
Like
guy who doesn't have a lot of money but is religious is going to church.
Gotcha.
Rhea looks down at her garb, looks over at everybody else. Is this alright?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I think you look fine.
I'd say it's fine. I mean, if not, I can always help you pick out some new swatches later.
I stole my shit from a mine. I had to fancy up a little bit.
I
A minor or a
believe that.
mime?
Yes.
Yeah, a miner
Alright.
working in the mine.
Mina with an E.
I mean, I
Yeah.
wouldn't put past her to steal from a child, but
I'm gonna be honest. I thought you said mime.
a
Nah,
mine-
nah.
A mime
Nah,
working
fuck
in the
those guys.
mine. All right,
a mining mime. That's hilarious.
a mimer, if you will.
It's just a mime that's miming out pickaxing and somehow making progress.
It's
Yeah.
like,
But
Hey,
yeah,
how
everybody
did you do
hated
this?
those motherfuckers. Skewed the count at the end of the week. Horribly.
Yeah. They made the biggest profit out of them all. They got the biggest paychecks.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So you make your way
Alright,
to the post office?
Post office or the Dovecote, whichever one has pigeons.
That would be the Dovecote.
Okay, then we're going to the Dovecote, so I'm going to go talk to the pigeons.
Okay.
We are skating around.
Attempt
that
to talk to the
skating
pigeons.
around.
Bringing
I'm not-
around town.
We are avoiding Lloyd being in fire distance of that tree.
Come on, Lloyd, you can blow stuff up after dinner.
So yeah, you
After we learn things.
You approach the Dovecote. It is a tall, circular building with a ton of windows that you don't see any window panes or bars or anything over. Clearly, these are for the pigeons so that they can come and go unimpeded. And you see that there is a door on the Dovecote, but there are a ton of pigeons just hanging out.
Hey, chilling.
They're chilling.
Careful their belly. It's probably gross
It
as
is
hell.
not as loud as you would imagine it would be, with all of the cooing from the pigeons. It actually seems pretty quiet, weirdly, but they are there.
Which is weird.
It's not an absence of pigeons, it's just weirdly quiet.
They're just quiet pigeons.
Can I roll to see if there's any like head pigeon or anything that stands out as being like the pigeon in charge?
Who's
I
the head
would like
honcho?
for you to roll for me some perception.
Okay. Plus 2. 14.
So there are some pigeons that look bigger than other pigeons, but you don't necessarily see a leader of the pigeons. You just kind of see some bigger ones that are taking up a little bit more space, and then some smaller ones that are giving them a little bit more space. But there are a few of those guys just kind of hanging out.
Okay. I'm going to take one of my rations out of my pack, pull it out, and break it up and kind of scatter it on the ground in front nearby to get the pigeons to come over.
You do that, and the reaction is instant. Some of the smaller pigeons come down, and a couple of the bigger pigeons come down, and they are about that food.
They're
And
like shit fams.
as they all land and begin pecking at the food, just kind of see what it is, you hear a voice come up the path. Hey now, don't feed those birds anything they're not supposed to be having.
Don't you feed those birds.
It's all edible. Don't worry, I just want to ask him some questions.
And you turn around and you see a taller woman. She has blonde hair that is tied back in a very tight ponytail, but you see like little wisps have escaped it. She wears a wide brim hat and she has a kind of brown uniform on. She's got a brown button-up shirt. She's got some nice riding crops. She looks like a very official person. And as she comes by, she taps her foot and she looks disapprovingly at you, Belly.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to ask your birds some questions. I wanted to try and see which ones were smart,
Let's
or
talk
just
to
get them
birds.
close so they can hear me.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but you better not be messing with my birds.
I'm not, no, I just want to ask them why they avoid the church.
What do
I
you
promise.
mean by asking my pigeons something?
I can
They're
kinda talk to
pigeons.
Okay,
Look,
I
she's
can,
kind of weird. She likes birds. I don't know.
I can also talk to rats.
See, weird.
Hmm.
You
I
like
can't
rats.
guarantee they'll answer me, but I can talk to them sometimes. They understand what I'm saying at least, to a point.
Well, I for sure
are the
appreciate it if you
postmistress?
didn't mess with. Yes, I am the postmistress. These are my birds and they are mine to take care of. I don't appreciate you just throwing food everywhere. I just got the kids to stop doing it.
I'm very sorry, ma'am. Well, would you happen to know why they avoid that church like it's the plague?
Church? Oh, that crumbling heap over there. Probably just don't want to mess with the songbirds that are there.
Why are they bullies?
I mean, they're just different types of birds. Probably just a territory thing. Plus, they got this nice little comfy roost here to come back to. I don't know why they would want those crumbling ruins.
Oh, because me and Nell here went over there earlier, and the lady in charge said that the pigeons go out of their way to avoid going near the church. So I thought I'd just come by and ask him what's up.
Oh, that's
Try to, at least.
ridiculous. That's not the case at all. These are all just trained to deliver letters and small packages, so they just don't have any business going near that thing.
Well, would you mind if I asked one anyway, just to see?
If it's not gonna bother any of my birds, I suppose that you are free to ask them what you like.
Well, since they're your birds, do you happen to know if there's a pigeon that's like in charge of the flock, or like the most
Which pigeon's in
dominant
charge?
pigeon?
I would like for you to roll insight for me.
Okay.
Which one of you birds is in charge around here?
I pulled the mask that is his face, and he's actually a giant pigeon.
Oh my god!
I
died.
figured, if I can't see it, maybe she knows her flock better than I will.
Oh.
I don't see shit.
There's not so much a
wow.
leader of these birds. They just kind of go where they're supposed to.
I know what they
Okay.
do.
In that case, I'm going to turn to the pigeons, and using my class ability called Vermin Kinship, I'm going to start squawking and gesturing at the pigeons, trying to ask them about the church.
Oh, you were not. Oh, okay, all right.
Oh my god, she's
Nope.
having an
She
attack.
she takes a step back. Okay, all right. Yeah.
As far as Ray is concerned,
So-
this is normal.
What did you ask them?
What wrong church or
What
building as I
wrong
point to the church?
Okay.
Because I can only convey simple concepts.
there-
to them.
wrong
Is
church?
there anything that I need to roll for them to respond or know what you're saying?
It says that they lack the intelligence to convey or understand sophisticated concepts, but they could relay what they have seen or heard in the recent past.
Okay. Yes.
If they're willing to. It says friendly vermin could, but it's kind of, I guess, if they're willing to.
I mean, these
If they
pigeons are
want.
pretty chill. They literally have a job to do.
Yeah.
They just do that job. So they don't have any hostility towards you. In fact, they're excited for this new food that you brought them, and they
They're like,
are
"Bread."
so for it.
Okay, so yeah, so it's just simple stuff, basically, is how they talk.
They're a little
And
bit
then-
upset that their postmistress is upset, but then you gave them food, so like
They said give bread.
they
I am
so
the
they
new
coo
Snow
at you and they tell you about the church and how they don't like the songbirds. They're annoying and they're encroaching on their territory.
Oh. That was a little anticlimactic. Okay. Alright. Let's... Oh. I start squawking at them back. What about weasel? As I make a little skittering gesture with my hand. Asking
And
about the
they-
weasels around town.
They begin to coo back in time and they flap their little wings and weasels don't like.
Why?
Evil.
Evil.
Oh.
Stealing things.
Value. I don't know if they understand the concept of value.
You could just ask them
Important
what
things?
kind of thing.
Stealing things. Teeth.
So like food and
Flesh.
stuff.
Eyes. Hair.
Oh.
Oh.
From living things?
Don't know.
Alright. Where are they going? Do you know? I guess.
House.
Oh god.
Big house?
Big house.
Oh god damn it.
Fuck. Front or back of house?
All house.
That's even worse. Alright. Hey, guys, you got any questions you want me to ask the pigeons?
I have so many questions, but not for the pigeons.
Not for the pigeon.
What did they say?
This
What are they
one-
saying? Why do you
This
why
one
do you
has a
look like that?
question. This one has a question.
What's up, Freya? What do you want? Need to ask.
Are the pigeons feeling safe
I
in their
squawk-
place? Are they safe here?
Of course.
In
Go
the
ahead.
dovecote in the
Ask
big
your
building.
question. Ask them. Go ahead.
Okay.
Do
Ask
they
'em.
feel safe?
Go
here?
ahead and ask them.
So insulted.
Birds safe as I squawk vigorously. I don't like the word I use vigorously, but I am.
Vigorously squawk.
Very safe. Good food. Nice windows. Very good breeze. Treats.
What about village? Do safe in village?
Most of the time safe in village.
Not asking about cats.
No cats.
Not including cat. No cats. Okay.
No, that's not a good sign. There are no.
No light cats. Cats
Alright.
eat.
Well, good thing that cat, that one curseborn ran away.
We think. We think it's a curse board.
That's how Teeny described it as the DM. So.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So. Post lady, they do feel safe in the building. They appreciate the food. They sometimes don't feel safe in the village. Also,
Well,
apparently
why?
they just they really don't like the songbirds at the church. They're
Well,
territorial.
That's
and
what I
annoying.
thought. So I told you they just don't like them.
Okay. But they also said that there's the weasels around here are stealing eyeballs and hair.
I'm sorry. They're doing what?
Yeah, that's a
I
thing.
mean, and she looks appalled. Her eyes are wide, and she looks almost like she's gonna be sick. Well, I mean, we've all seen the weasels, but what do you mean they're stealing eyeballs? No one here's been missing eyeballs. I think I would hear about something like that.
Y'all got a graveyard?
Well, they're Maiden Miss Cemetery, but that's a ways away.
Let me check with the pigeons because they do fly up in the sky, so they might have seen it. Pidge Bros, weasel get eyeball where?
They don't know.
They have no idea.
Tunnels.
I know.
Tunnels.
They said something about tunnels. If that helps you at all, post lady.
Yeah, they're burrowing animals.
That makes. I guess that makes sense. I mean, the pigeons see from the air, but they probably don't see underground.
Oh,
Well, that
also,
narrows it down to
me
every
ask real quick.
hole.
I would also like to ask the pigeon, why feel unsafe in town? Because the post lady asked about that.
And they just repeat the thing about cats sometimes swat at them.
Oh, it's just because of cats. Don't worry,
Oh,
post lady. It's just,
yeah,
yeah.
understandable. Cats are horrible little creatures sometimes.
Excuse me, ma'am, but I
Yes?
actually tend to like cats, so
Bethany, this is not the time.
sorry. I just
I can admit that cats are cute. Don't get me wrong, but so many of my precious birds have been killed by those things that I just can't see it anymore.
That's fair. That's fair.
skill issue.
Oh my god.
Oh, also, I just, you haven't said this, but I would also like to tell the post lady. Also, they said that they would like more fruit.
Did they tell you that?
Yes.
Oh,
When?
I suppose I could
You guys
arrange
can't understand
for
the
something.
birds. I'm the only one that can, so as far as she knows, they said that.
All
True.
right, I suppose I could arrange for something as a treat.
I
As
look
a
back at the
treat.
birds and give them a thumbs up and a wink. I got you, bros.
I got you, bro.
They bob their heads and they wave their wings. They're excited about this fruit that they may be getting.
I think I just made friends with an army of pigeons.
Great, we can call
Horrified.
upon them and we have to escape the haunted manor.
Or they'll just come shit bombard stuff. One of the two.
I mean, that's a method.
Yeah. Alright,
So-
I'm out of questions for the I guess we're out of questions for the birds then, so.
Well, all right. Just don't be feeding them weird stuff.
Okay. Lloyd, no feeding the birds bones. I know how
I'm
much you like
sorry,
them.
what? Bones?
Rhea tilts her head thoughtfully and hands the postmistress a tiny little satchel satchel she made earlier.
Thank you? What is this?
For safe passage.
Oh.
As the keeper of the birds, if you hold it, it will affect them.
Oh, well, aren't you just a considerate thing, aren't you? I'll go ahead and take this then. And I'm gonna go back to my office now. Don't feed my birds weird stuff! And
Bye-bye.
she turns around and goes.
Bye-bye. I bobbed my head at the pigeons. Thanks.
Man, that lady was kind of weird about her birds.
I don't think that was the weird person in this situation. What the fuck was that, Bella?
What? I can talk to vermin.
I mean, look at her.
As
I
a
do it all the
small
time.
note for out of character stuff, yes, that was literally a sewing right that I just did a moment ago.
Oh, okay.
Pouch of seeds, 2 travelers. But postmistress is in charge of the traveling birds, so.
I want to say, I like the mental image of Nell turning to Belly. What the fuck was that? As Belly's just flapping her arms and bobbing her heads with the birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, legit.
It's
Me
very
just turning him, continuing to bob my head at Nell. I can talk to vermin. They're cool guys.
Don't do that too
My
close to me.
lord. Alright.
Well, I guess the pigeons didn't give us much to go off of.
Well,
This one thinks
I
so.
mean, they did tell us that the
Pigeons.
weasels are kind of.
I don't know. I mean, Bellyman seemed like they could tell us a lot of useful information.
all it takes is the right question and simple talk. They're not the brightest bunch.
I mean, yeah, the pigeons.
I mean, that's how I deal with you guys.
What the fuck?
Is he calling us
Okay,
pigeons?
First of all, you barely talk at all, motherfucker, so you cannot say that.
This one is trying this one's best, but this language is hard.
I mean, we did learn that all the weasels are taking all of the teeth, the bones, the hair, the
From
eyeballs.
living or dead people?
I'm assuming dead.
Well,
They
you
just said
never
tunnels.
know.
The birds don't know. They just said tunnels.
That's why I'm assuming dead.
This one
Dead
would
people
hope
in the
not
ground,
from
tunnels are in the
living
ground. It
people.
makes
But
sense.
they are taking all of that shit to the big house.
Yeah, we're gonna have to let the nice lord and lady know about that.
But what if they already know about it and they're letting them do it?
They literally got here the day that we did.
I
Yeah,
don't
they said
know.
they hadn't
Maybe they
been-
got some weird weasel shit going on.
No, they said that they have never visited here before since they were gifted the manor, remember?
All right.
Yeah, they
Well,
haven't
someone's
been
living
here.
in this house then, controlling the weasels.
I
I
don't-
grabbed Nell's shoulder. Nell, what about
What?
Jimothy?
They would. The pigeon said humanize in here, right?
I think so.
They weren't
Then
that
Jimothy's
Got a
probably
little lost
fine.
in the dialects.
Then
Unless
Jimothy's
they
probably
cooked him for
fine.
dinner.
For all we know, Jimothy has allied himself with the weasels, and he'll be after our hair and eyeballs once we're in there.
Jimothy
Or
would
he could
never.
be tonight's
He is
main
a-
course.
No, Jimothy would never do that. He is a good boy.
Good as a fine meal.
You don't have a throat.
It is a kid, though. It is not big enough.
Look, as a resident, very short person, small things can kill you.
You ever heard of
This is true.
smallpox?
I
Yeah.
think that's something different,
Yes.
but I respect the sentiment.
I
There ain't nothing
respect
small
the
about
sentiment.
smallpox.
They're called
This one
smallpox, I
has-
mean.
And if you have contracted cowpox and
Wait.
survived, you are inoculated.
I guess.
I see what you did here with the compass.
Mhm.
Never eat shredded wheat.
Oh, I was taught never eat soggy waffles.
I was
Yes,
taught
same.
never eat sour worms.
I heard
Never
slimy
eat
worms.
sour watermelon.
What the
Oh.
fuck is what? The worms.
Ever at breaded heat.
Anyway,
Okay, I
are you
don't
making
know.
your way to the house?
Yeah,
are
I
in
mean, we
fact
were
making
invited
our
to
way
dinner. We
down
gotta go.
We,
And
Walking
Ray
fast,
is kind
pigeons
of
pass.
Ray is kind of alert right now because this was the direction they saw that weasel going earlier, right?
And since
We
you're
all-
We
so
also
alert,
found out that their nest is at the house.
since you're so alert, as you guys near the mansion, you hear very fast footsteps that are kind of uneven in pace. Clearly, whoever it is hurrying, and you hear the gasps. And this man is trying to catch his breath. It is old Rusty. He has that wild red-gray hair, and his clothes are filthy with working at the flower beds all day. He's got smudges of dirt on his face and on his forearms, and his eyes dart wildly between all of you. He tries to catch his breath, and doom, death, pain, the crooked man, the crooked house, the crooked queen. They feed, they laugh. Every step leads to his return. Its return. Her return. Disintegration. Annihilation. And he gets more frantic with each word that he speaks. He becomes incoherent as he just looks between all of you.
Yeah, man, we're
Sister,
going
okay?
to. Everyone's going to dinner. Yes, we're all going
Don't.
to dinner.
Don't! Do not!
I mean, I know this place is haunted and all, but
Cursed. Very cursed. Don't!
I mean, we were invited to dinner. That would be very rude to decline their invitation.
And he looks
Those-
between all of you and
Those
like he's pleading. He's pleading for you to listen to him.
Ray is trying to listen, but the words he said went very fast, but she heard something that concerned her.
He's looking at all of you and seeing that none of you are trying to stop. That Ebony said, well, we were invited to dinner. We're going. He
This
looks concerned and scared as he begins to back away.
Are you okay?
Cursed. Don't. Death. Doom.
Okay. How about this? You take a breath. You take a breath and you explain what the hell you're talking about.
Don't enter. Don't go in.
Okay, why? Okay. No, actually, no. You answered that one. You said it's cursed. What's gonna happen?
The house will feed.
The house will feed.
Feed.
the girl house.
Feed on
Wait,
you.
you're
Feed
acting
on
like
your souls.
the house is alive?
It'll feed on you. It'll take everything. Like it did before.
I mean, I know you
Us.
got some PTSD from this house, but
Rusty,
I'm
that was a
sorry.
long time ago.
And he
Wait.
shakes his head and he waves his hand at you dismissively and he warned you. I tried.
I'm going to like pat the pocket that the compass is in, give Ebony a look, and just look at the old man. I'm going inside.
And he wrings his hands and he looks like he wants to say something, anything that will keep you from going. But he gives up. He drops his
This
hands.
one is sorry, Rusty.
Try.
But there are two
I'm-
people in that house who arrived recently, and they do not know.
Bree, don't forget Jimothy.
he's not a person, he's a goat.
He is family.
Regardless.
They're doomed now. And he starts to sulk back to town.
So are we going to be dinner for this house tonight?
Maybe. I don't. Do I sense any ghosts around here now that we're right at the house, Teeny?
Are you inside the gates?
No.
No.
Not yet, I don't think.
Not just yet. We're making our way
Not
there.
yet.
You do not
Like-
sense ghosts yet, perchance.
Yes.
That yet has implications.
Okay. Step 1 foot over the threshold. How about now?
It's like,
So you guys are inside?
My scythe is in my hand, and I am stepping inside.
Okay.
I'm right behind Lloyd. 'Cause,
I'm
yeah.
going very carefully.
Oh,
I
More or less
have-
inside.
What was that noise?
That was all the rolls popping in roll 20.
Yeah, that was.
It does that.
Alright.
Oh,
Hey.
we get to look at the
to
house.
the crooked house.
Oh man.
Welcome to the crooked house, friends.
I know. It's
Where
Monster
that guy
House
was
all
talking about the
over.
crooked man, the crooked queen, and this is the crooked house.
Yeah.
At the top of the hill is a fence with its gate standing wide open. Beyond the fence is a well-maintained estate featuring a pond, 2 barns, and a stately 3-story manor home with a wraparound porch. While it is not in perfect condition, it is larger and better maintained than many of the structures that are in the village. 3 people emerge from the nearest barn and wave in your direction. And as soon as I can pull up those 3 people,
You take your time. Roll 20 is just letting us bask in this cool art.
it is.
This cool house.
I don't know if the house is cool.
So you
Now it's
see.
just house.
A man.
It's a dude!
It is a dude, but not just a dude.
Oh god, a child.
Lady.
A
That
child.
is a child that
Yeah.
looks like she's 80 years old.
That is a child.
I think the child's more terrifying than the man.
Oh god, a child.
Oh god, a
Are
child.
those the groundskeeper staff?
They are. So the 3 people exit the barn. And they come to greet you. The man has a notepad in his hand. But he tucks it away in his back pocket, turns to the woman, and begins to use sign language to communicate with her. And she nods along, watching him make the signs, and then she turns to you all with a big smile. And she says, welcome everyone. My name is Jilly. This here is Walter, and this is our daughter Danny. It's so nice to see you.
Phantom.
Hey, Teeny.
Yes?
You said yet when I asked about ghosts earlier.
Oh,
Can I tell if these people are alive or dead?
these people are alive.
Like actually flesh and blood
They,
alive?
they are
or...
actual flesh and blood alive.
Okay.
For now.
There
Question.
goes a Danny Phantom joke.
Question.
Yes?
When they signed earlier, does it match what she's saying?
Yes.
Cool.
And you see him look between all of you. He has the biggest smile on his face. He looks like a very friendly gentleman. And he bows at the waist low, and then he straightens back up, and then he turns back to Jilly, and he begins to sign again. And she, Walter here is just wanting to let you know that dinner is almost done. The Druskenvalds are expecting you, the Lord and Lady inside. We're just gonna be going out on a little outing to town to get Miss Danny a book. Isn't that right, Miss Danny? And you see the girl look at each of you. Her eyes are unnaturally blue, kind of seeing more than you would expect from a child as she looks at each of you. And it is now that you notice that beside her is a dog that has reddish brown fur that is also regarding each of you very carefully.
Ebony
Yeah.
curtsies to them. Well, thank you for the pleasure of inviting us over. It's a lovely house.
Oh,
Ish.
why, thank you. We take great pride in taking care of this place for the Lord and Lady. We were charged with this place about 10 years ago, about the time that Miss Danny was born. Isn't that right, sweetheart? And she's,
So you've been taking care of the manor while the Druskenvalds have been away then? Yes, since this is the first time they've actually been to the manor.
And you see that Walter is signing, and he looks a little bit disappointed for a moment before he smiles again. And she's, yes, we did not actually know if they ever would show up, but thankfully they have, and we can perform our duty of being house caretakers and caretakers for the Lord and Lady.
I'll curtsy and say, I'm so sorry to miss, but you said Danny was your daughter, right? Y'all's daughter?
Oh yes, this is Danny. Danny, don't be shy. Go ahead and say hi to the nice people. Hello.
Hi, Danny. I had a quick question for your mom. And this might just be teeny doing DM things, but why do you keep calling her Miss if she's your daughter?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is just a habit. I do apologize. I've been saying Miss Adela all day long, and I suppose it just kind of caught on.
I understand. Would you guys wouldn't have happened to see a little black goat that Miss Adela came with, did you?
Oh, that thing? Oh, yes, that's over in the barn over there. I do believe that she said his name was Jimothy, if I do believe
Yes.
so.
My God.
I just wanted to make sure he was okay and doing well.
Oh, yes, he's doing just fine, dear. I assume you're the one who gave it to the lady, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So
I
he's
love him
not
so
on
much.
tonight's menu for dinner then.
Oh goodness, no, we could never. Not something as cute as that. No way. It's way too young either way. And you see that Walter is laughing, but it's silent. It's almost like he does not have a voice. You hear air leaving him, but there is no laughter.
His mouth is open wide, laughing.
Oh yes,
Does he have a tongue?
he does.
Okay.
What?
That's a fair question.
Does he have a tongue?
Yep.
Yeah, it could have been cut out.
Just
Oh,
no
true.
sound.
You okay there?
Oh,
I'm sure
Walter just, he lost his voice a while ago. It's been years. It just kind of slowly petered out until he couldn't make any more noise. But we communicate just fine, don't you worry. He's got his notepad for people who don't understand sign language, and Danny and I are perfectly fluent in it.
Okay. Well, it's lovely to meet y'all.
Can you show us the way to where the Lord and Lady are? This manor is so big, I'm afraid we'd get lost.
Oh, absolutely. We're just on our way out. So we can tell you how to get in, of course, and they are expecting you, so I imagine they'll be in that front parlor there. Miss Adela was just setting up some fun little games for you guys when I left.
Wonderful.
Games.
Yes,
Oh, before y'all head out, I had a quick question
yes.
for you guys. Have y'all seen any weasels around on the grounds?
Y'all
recently?
seen any
Weasels.
weasels?
And she turns to Walter, and she turns her head to the side, is very confused, obviously not sure where this came from, and he looks to her and shrugs and signs he has not seen any. Oh no, Walter says he hasn't seen any either. Oh, wait. And he's signing again. Well, there was one over by the gate a couple of weeks ago, but he took care of it. It's long gone now.
Okay. The town's had a very bad weasel problem lately, and we just thought we would check up here and let you guys know too before you head out.
Oh, that's awful considerate of you, but not to worry, not a single vermin or rodent or anything on these grounds.
Well, you know,
I love
we
the eerie background music.
you know, we won't keep you. It was lovely to meet y'all. Walter and Miss what are the names again? I'm sorry.
There is
Danny.
Walter, Danny, who is their daughter, and Jilly.
Walter, Danny, and Jilly. Okay. It was lovely getting to meet you, Mr. Walter, Miss Jilly, and what was the kid's name again? Fuck.
Danny.
Danny.
Danny, thank
Yes.
you.
Nice to-
And well, Miss Danny, and oh, I'm so sorry. Also lovely to meet you, your good little pooch there. What's his name?
Oh, Shuck, yes, Shuck is just glued to Danny's side these days. Has been ever since she's been a baby, but especially as of late, I've noticed that he rarely leaves her. And you see that the dog is pressed to her side, not because he's scared. You can tell that he's not afraid of any of you.
Is he like guarding? Like, are the hackles up?
I would ask for you to make a nature check.
Okay.
Okay, nature check time.
Might help if I hit the right button.
Oh,
17.
Fuck.
everybody but Belly.
Oh.
I'm too
You-
entitled by enticed by the thought of
You
Jimothy being
see-
alive.
You are. You're excited to see Jimothy
You're like,
alive.
man, he's here.
You know what dogs look like when they're
Yes.
happy, when they're saddened, when they're defensive. This is a very defensive dog. And you can tell that he is trying to decide if you all are friend or foe. But more than that, his ears keep moving and following sounds that you all aren't hearing. His eyes keep
Oh.
darting to places that you guys can't see.
Well, he seems to be a very good dog. It's always good to have a pooch like that with you. To make sure you're safe.
Oh yes, he is a very good boy. He keeps Danny company up here. She doesn't have very many friends, you see, with us living all the way up here and outside of town. And well, I do homeschool her also, so I suppose that might be my fault.
Well, have a
Childhood's
good trip
hard.
in town, and I hope to see you all maybe later for dinner.
Yes, of course. We will be by towards the end of it. We wouldn't want to interrupt your meeting with the Lord and Lady, but I do assure you that the food is delicious. I cooked it myself with Walter here at my side.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to it.
You have a pleasant time.
Same to you all. Be safe and all that.
Oh.
Hmm?
So... Should I answer this out loud, Kieran?
Up to you.
Okay. Yeah, she does look like theirs.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. She does look like theirs. Very clearly that is their little girl. She just has such abnormally blue eyes compared to her mother's. And her mother does have blue eyes, they're just not that bright.
Okay.
And ghosts are normally green in this world, not blue, right?
Right, they're kind of like a bluey green.
Like a teal color.
I'm waiting for the second shining girl to show up.
Oh god, she has a twin sister.
Honestly, the thing I was wondering is if perhaps Danny's blind.
No, she seems to see just fine. She looks between each of you. Like I said, she seems to see more than what a child would be paying attention to.
Do you mean more as in she seems like wise beyond her years, or do you mean more as in like when the dog's eyes are darting around, she's following?
Kind of like the dog's eyes. Where they go, her eyes
Interesting.
go. Where the ears go, she kind of tilts her head a little bit.
Interesting. Okay.
Mm.
Well, we won't keep you folks any longer. Do feel free to let yourselves inside. The door is unlocked. And like I said, Miss Adela should be in the parlor just waiting for you.
Sounds lovely.
Thank
Thank you very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Of course, have a good night. Have a good evening. We'll see you all later.
Yep.
And they begin to walk away.
Once they're out of earshot, I'm gonna lean over to Bella.
Is it normal for the staff to leave the building completely during an event?
I mean, it depends. If they have to run errands, they can. But usually there's at least one person here, because you always have a waiter, a butler, or a maid on hand to fetch whatever the lord and lady need, or the
Maybe
guests.
there's more in the house?
I mean, it's possible. They may just be the groundskeepers for the outside.
But, I mean, we didn't see them before we stepped on the grounds, did we?
I mean, the walls are pretty high.
I mean,
but there's
the
a
walls
gate.
are higher than a counter, so you guys wouldn't have been able to see over them.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
that is not what I'm referring to. The gate, there's a gate. We could see through the gate, couldn't we?
Maybe?
Kinda.
If they were coming down the same path we're going up, wouldn't we have seen them?
Yeah, I mean, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I would like. Could we quickly turn? Can I quickly turn around to watch them walk back through the gate?
Yeah, for sure. You see them go through the gate. No problem at all. They step over the threshold. They walk down the path towards the village. Danny and Jilly are chattering to each other. And every now and then you see Danny turn to her father and use sign language with him, answering whatever he is talking to her about.
Well, we can see them through the gate, so I don't see why we wouldn't have been able to see them.
Hmm.
Unless we just, I mean, we may have just not been paying attention. We did kind of have Rusty going on.
Yeah, he was kind of raving outside the gate like a lunatic. But...
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not used to this sort of thing. Just feels off.
Hang on,
Well-
hang on. I have an idea. Hang on. How far are we from the gate? Out of curiosity, or just maybe a few feet.
Oh, yeah, maybe about a
Couple
few
do-
feet.
I'm gonna send Carl back across the gate and look back at us, and then I'm gonna look through his eyes at us to see if I can see us through the
Okay.
gate.
Yeah. Do you need to roll anything for that, or just kind of do it?
That's just kind of. I think it's just kind of do it because it's
Okay.
not unless it's a perception check. But it's just kind of just looking through my familiar's eyes.
Yeah,
since
no,
he is,
it's easy. He crawls down, he goes out the gate, skitters along, and then he does a little whacha and turns around to look at you guys and tilts his head every which way, and then he can see you.
All right. No, Carl can see us just fine from the other side of the gate, so it's not the gate or anything like that blocking us. So I'm not sure why we didn't see them.
Didn't they
mean-
come out of the farmhouse? When
And they
we
did
came
seem a bit
in?
odd.
Out
They
of
were
the
coming
barn.
out? They came out of the barn, which is not in line of sight of the gate, is it?
It's off to the side.
So
Maybe
we
they were
couldn't
tending to
see.
Jimothy?
Maybe I'm just overthinking it. I don't know. Let's just get this over with.
Okay. Come on, Carl. Carl comes back and skitters up my shoulder.
And as you guys move to the door, a gray cat slinks out of the nearby bushes, and it kind of looks at you for a moment, looking between each of you for a moment, and then lets out a loud and sneering and
Kitty?
walks away.
Okay, bye, kitty.
Oh, I love cats.
Fucking cats.
They're just the best companions.
Can I try to? Pss, 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 pss?
You can, and you see the cat's ears flick back towards you for a moment, and then it looks towards you with big yellow eyes, and it looks like it kind of wants to sniff you out a little bit and see what you got going on before it flicks its tail and wanders onto the porch.
Ah, hell.
Before we're at the porch, right?
Are you at the porch?
Are we at the porch, guys?
I
I
think
mean,
we
if
were
we kept
starting
walking-
to think about approaching the house.
Okay. Before we do anything, I'm gonna reach into my bag of tricks and pull out a fur ball to
Oh,
throw onto the
God.
ground.
Oh, okay.
Boy. There we
Because
go.
in combat it takes a bonus action, but I mean I might as well. He's gonna be guaranteed friendly, so
Okay.
I gotta pull up the table again.
Yep. While
I
you do
forgot.
that, I'm gonna get up and stretch for a moment, so don't mind me if my model does weird stuff.
Smart, smart.
Okay.
I just pulled it, and the fur ball turns into a dire wolf.
Oh.
Oh, that cat is
Excellent.
not gonna be happy now.
Now we can get some urine.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I don't know if these guys piss. I'm gonna be honest with you, Lloyd.
Give it a lot of water and then squeeze.
You don't know if your
You're
animals
telling me
piss?
I have to actually get a direwolf token now? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, TD. I rolled a 7. That's a dire wolf on the gray bag of tricks.
You know
I don't
what? I'm
to
not gonna
tell
get
you.
a token.
Hold on.
When it becomes relevant, we'll draw a circle.
That's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to see if I could get something small, but if nothing else, I can. He is friendly, and he can communicate with me.
Uh-huh.
So
His friend.
I can have him do a little sniff around because he is a dire wolf. I think.
A little if.
Yeah, so he's there. He's there and he's
He's
friendly
like-
with you.
I
He's
literally throw a
here.
fur ball on the ground, and it pops up into a dire wolf.
How long does he last?
Until dawn.
Oh,
Oh.
okay, perfect.
The creature vanishes at the next dawn or when it is reduced to 0 hit points.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. So he
Ray
looks
blinks
around. He
in
looks
confusion. Sudden
around,
direwolf.
and he looks around again, and he looks around more, and you see his ears twitch and move, following sounds that you guys can't hear.
Oh shit.
And the
Well-
hackles on the back of this wolf begin to raise.
What did he find?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. He listens to me, but I can't speak wolf. I can only speak vermin.
Okay, so you can talk to the pigeons, but not the wolf.
I mean, I can talk to him. He just can't. I just can't understand him back. You wanna? Yeah. I could try. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna roll an animal handling to see if I can kind of coax him into pointing at what's going on or where everything's coming from.
Yeah,
Or
go
going
ahead.
to, I guess. Where's animal handling? +2. Well, fuck.
Ugh.
Yeah, no. He just continues to
can't-
listen. He continues to puff up. His eyes dart everywhere. He's
Ray is
lowering
getting a bad
to the
feeling
ground.
from this. Ray's
That's,
getting a very bad feeling from
I think
this.
there's something out here.
Yeah, I think we might want to hurry inside. I don't know
Um,
about you guys, but I don't want to be out here with how many directions he's pointing his head.
Agreed.
Question
Mm-hmm.
are all of the directions that the dog's ears are twitching and eyes were moving, were they all in the vicinity of the house?
So you notice that his eyes do go towards the house, but also to the barns, to the ground, and to the different trees on the property.
Ah, we're surrounded. Got it.
Yep, they are literally going everywhere.
I believe that we were told to go inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna hurry on in.
Yeah.
I'll take the lead. Stay behind me.
Kevin,
Ray
you're in
Yeah.
the...
is
I'm
definitely
alright
doing
with
that.
Yep.
Staying behind Lloyd.
Lloyd, would you like the dire wolf up front or in back?
Front.
Okay. I tell Kevin to run up front and lead
Kevin?
Lloyd.
Kevin.
Yeah, I've named the dire wolf
Oh
Kevin.
my
It's
God.
temporary.
You gotta name every
so-
single one that comes out of there, ain't you?
Ugh.
Yes, I will. And they're all
Bye,
going to have
cheese.
unique
Have a
names
good
because they are all
night.
special and unique.
All right, chat, start taking note so that we can out Ven if he ever repeats one.
Yep.
Yep.
Start taking note.
I'm gonna
This one
try
is
to.
Kevin.
Even.
This is the first dire wolf named Kevin.
Oh God.
You're gonna name other things Kevin and confuse the poor direwolf? For
Yeah.
shame.
What do you
Vanessa.
mean? What do you mean? The dire wolf dies at dawn,
In
no matter what.
spirit.
In spirit.
Like no, like at,
Dies.
at dawn
He
he
disappears.
no, literally he disappears at dawn. He's gone.
He go poof.
That's-
He dies?
He poof.
Poof does not mean die.
Poof
Well,
just
it will
means-
not be the same. Probably, I don't think it'll be the same dire wolf that I pull out next. If I pull one out next time.
You
And
know,
again, it
it's,
just says
it's
creature
weird.
vanishes.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the same direwolf. Who knows?
I mean, as a DM,
Yeah, is it Kevin or is it Kevin?
hold that thought. Teeny, as
Yeah.
the DM, this is your call. Will this be the same dire wolf or not?
You know what? I'm gonna say it is, just for fun.
Okay.
Is it
K-Y-V-O
Kevin
no,
or
no, hold on.
Keven?
No.
He
No.
said hold that thought. He did. He told me to hold.
Kevon.
And you're the oh
Kaivon.
No,
Ivon.
Kevon.
Kevin. Okay. All right.
You done fucked up, AA.
How do you spell it, then?
I put it in chat.
Twitch chat.
Okay.
Kyvon.
Oh God. Of course you put a Y.
So y'all are getting on the porch. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kevin's leading the way up to the porch.
All right. The moment all of you are on this porch, a wave of nausea slams into you. Before your
Uh-huh.
eyes, the pleasant but uncanny facade of the building shifts. The house's appearance becomes shadowed and patchy, with mold and rot spreading across its walls. The angles and the lines of the walls, eaves, windows, and the roofs shift into a jarring and impossible angle. It is a house out of a nightmare. The tiny green gardens nearest the house are quickly overgrown with weeds and thistles. Petals, bright and flourishing just seconds before, are now wilting and dropping away. The house now shows decades of disrepair. And a twisted form appears out of the doorway, completely out of nowhere, and welcomes you.
Man, this is just like back at the monastery.
He waves to you and giggles.
Oh.
Welcome to the Crooked House,
Oh.
friends.
Oh,
We've
oh,
been
fuck.
expecting you.
You're not
Hey.
the Druskenvald.
Not the Druskenvalds, indeed. I'm certainly not.
I'm sorry, but we're supposed to get dinner with them, and I have no idea who you are, so.
Oh, don't you worry. Philip and Adela are inside, waiting for you. They are getting to know the house. Or, more accurately, I suppose, the house is getting to know them.
Then I ask her
Curiosity.
my sympathy, but
Out of curiosity, your co-workers who just left, they said they'd be coming back later.
Co-workers. Co-workers. No. Let's not get confused here. Those are sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Oh yes,
The
we
night-
let them go for now, but they'll be back. They always do, and they always stay.
So, can we ask what the sacrifice is for?
Well, don't you worry your cute little head about it.
I'm,
You're gonna
Um,
find
worrying
out
about
soon.
it.
I'd
oh.
rather know about it before I go further in.
Yeah, how are we supposed to participate properly if we don't know what to do?
Yeah.
There's not really anything to it. You just need to come inside. The Lord and Lady are waiting for you, and I've got plenty of refreshments prepared just for you.
Uh-huh.
Like to leave.
I don't like the look of this guy.
You know what? I think I left something back at the hotel room I was supposed to bring for Adela. Actually, I'll be back. I'm gonna go and get that, and then I'll just come back. Here.
But really, you can't leave. And as he says that, a clap of thunder, rolling loud and shaking the patio beneath you, happens. And a sudden downpour of rain, with lightning flashing across the sky.
I do not like
It's already raining! You couldn't possibly leave under these conditions.
I'll lean down to Nell. Nell, I know what we did on the train for the
This
boat
one?
guy, but this ain't no thaumaturgy. That's real rain.
Excuse this one, please.
Yes,
How should we address you, sir?
me? Well, not that I'm very important myself. I suppose if you had to, though, you could call me the Crooked Man. I've also been called a number of things while they're screaming for mercy. Devil, murderer.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
names mean nothing for a dead man. Readying my scythe.
Oh, don't be angry. We don't need any violence here.
I mean, you're the one saying you had victims.
Oh, victims, that's in the past. Possibly the future, too. We'll see how that all plays out.
I'm taking a swing.
And
God.
he giggles and disappears.
Oh.
And you
Oh, I
hear
don't like
the
this.
echoing, oh, that wasn't very nice, was it? But do
Okay.
come in at your own leisure. You won't be able to leave anyway.
Who says I'm leaving, coward? I'm coming for you!
No, Lloyd. No!
Guys, I'm actually kind of scared.
Nell is grabbing onto Lloyd's
Same.
jacket and like body leaned backwards with all of her body weight. Like, Lloyd, do not go in there. We are gonna die if we go in there.
I
Do
would
not go
like
in the
to
house.
Stephanie
attempt
is
to
also
grapple
clinging
Lloyd.
to Lloyd's side, but mostly because she's scared, not because she's trying to hold him back.
You've made a
Freya
grave
is
error,
looking
crooked man.
around.
Oh God.
Ray is looking around. Would she see anything where they currently are?
From where you are, the door is wide open.
Yeah, that's why
I-
she's looking. The guy's gone now. She wants to
would
see if they
say
can see anything.
The inside looks as terrible as the outside. You were promised a very well-kept and beautiful manor. It looks like it has been abandoned for years, decades even, with mold and rot and splintered wood, and all of the angles inside that you can see are extremely irregular.
This
we
one
even-
would say if we step inside that we step carefully.
I
How
think
can
we
we-
should leave, actually. I think this
Well,
is
it's
not our
pouring
fucking
thunder
problem.
and lightning and
Oh no, Rain, you're gonna melt.
I
I'm
looked
not
down.
saying
I
not
looked
saying
down.
that.
Yeah, look down at Nell. You're right. It's not our problem. It's his now.
Lloyd, I do not know what switch just got flipped in your head, but I do not think this is a great idea.
I have a
Generally
feeling-
speaking, something looking like that telling you to go inside somewhere wants to eat you in some capacity.
But I also have a feeling he's not gonna let us just leave.
We can try. The weasels get to leave. Those people got to leave. Why don't
Well,
we
they
get to
burrow
leave?
underground, and he said they'll be back later for
Okay.
the sacrifice.
This one.
Oh,
does
there'll be
not
plenty
think-
of bits of him for them to take.
This one
Lloyd.
does not think that we will be able to get out unless we try.
I mean, there's 5 of
And
us
even
and
then,
7 of us, counting Kevin and Carl. What is he gonna do? There's 1 of him.
Okay, but you don't know what kind of messed up voodoo magic he has over there.
Neither do I.
on the
but
other hand, the Druskenvald are inside, yes?
Maybe it's
Look,
just a
that-
lie.
Look, Ria, they're very nice. I'm sure that whatever's happening to them is not something that they would want to have happen to us.
But
Or
no,
maybe
think
they're
of the
part of it.
reward.
Maybe they're in on the point. Maybe
No.
they hired him.
Think of the reward if they are in trouble and we save them.
Okay,
I
but
am
what if they
speaking-
orchestrate this whole thing, guys?
I am speaking from experience, Bella. There is no amount of money that you can take with you when you're dead.
No, but what if they do want to kill us?
Avani, they quite literally just got here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're being tortured, and considering that they were very nice to us, I'm pretty sure they do not want us to be tortured. Can we leave?
Yeah, let's leave.
Lloyd?
I'm not going anywhere.
Why not?
The only way I'm leaving is with his head.
We don't
Can-
have to
can
kill
you
him.
just- Lloyd,
Right?
Lloyd, please, buddy, I'm begging you. Can you just tell me why the fuck you got such a hate boner for this guy all of a sudden?
Goddamn. Do you
are-
know
He's
him?
been doing this for years, hasn't he?
I mean, it certainly sounded that way, but like, Lloyd, why do you want to kill him so bad?
I'm
If you
not about to
explained it.
abide a monster.
Okay,
Ray
I'm
is thinking back for a moment to what Rusty said, and one of the first things he said after Doom, Death, and Pain was the crooked man.
You're right. My God, why didn't we listen to him?
I mean, we
'Cause he
did
was
listen to him.
insane.
We did listen to him. We just didn't understand what he meant, and now we do. So maybe, Lloyd, maybe we should go and talk to Rusty, and maybe he can give us some pointers so that you're not running head first or pumpkin first or whatever the fuck into your own demise. I do not like that laugh. That is not a good laugh. That is not a happy laugh. That is the laugh of you are about to go running towards your demise.
There's no end that monster can threaten me with.
Man, I miss when you were just standing in the square pretending we didn't exist. Can we go, please?
Nell's like, please go stand in the corner.
I'm walking forward.
All right.
And Rhea
What's
is
everyone
not about
else
to let
doing?
him to leave on it. Rhea's
Well,
not about to let him go in alone.
Nell
Well-
is
Still
still
holding-
clinging onto his jacket, trying to
Same.
pull him back with her 2.5 feet of body weight. I don't know if I'm
also still
strong
clinging to
enough.
Lloyd's jacket, but instead of trying to pull him
Do you
back,
want
I'm
to?
just
Do you want a
walking with him.
contest?
Kieran, are you okay with the strength contest?
Oh god.
I mean, you can try.
I can try. I'm probably gonna fail.
All
I
right.
have a -1 to strength.
Roll
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, I'm just going along with it.
Oh.
Damn!
That's a
Yeah,
5.
no,
I am
you're
being
I
dragging
am
her.
Lloyd, come on there, buddy. I do not want to go in there. Can we please just go back to the
You are
hotel?
straight up dragging her as she clings to your coat.
Lloyd!
I'm just in the back, looking between Carl and Kevin, like, I'm not like, we gotta go get him. Come on.
I feel like
And I
she'd
just
whisper
kinda-
to Lloyd, be like, "Do you think she's still in here?"
Is Rhea close enough to hear that since she's following right behind Lloyd?
If you're right next to each other, then yeah, you'd probably hear it.
In that case, Nell would probably hear it too.
Yeah, everyone,
is not
everyone that
worried
is
about
close
that in this
by and
moment.
paying attention.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Nell
Rhea
is
is
paying attention to something else right now, not a party member whispering.
Yeah, right.
Rhea's
That's her
paying
least
attention.
concern.
Rhea
Alright.
looks over at Maya. Rhea looks over at Ebony and at Lloyd and is like, oh. She hasn't seen the compass yet, but she might possibly have an idea of what they're doing.
So we're gonna need that wolf token, Teeny.
Oh.
Yeah, you are.
Teeny's like, fuck.
You said
We
it's
can
a
literally
dire
put
wolf?
down anything, we can call it a wolf.
I have something that I need to find because I still have the wolves from
Oh, that's true.
Oh, that's
Nether.
perfect then.
Yeah.
The Wolfy Boys. Da-da-da-da-da. Where is my? Oh, I do not. I guess I must have done that at work. I will have that for next time. For now,
This is a wolf.
Here's your wolf.
He's a circle.
Oh, it's a circle?
I'm
a
just making him a
circle.
circle.
That's fine.
He's
That's
a
fine.
circle.
Literally, unless we
actually,
start
hold on.
combat, he's just walking with me like Carl's just riding on my shoulder, because we will need a token for Carl too.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, we
all
will
the
need a
Because he-
token for Carl.
Because he can move around and he does have attacks as well, Harmony.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
All right, there's your wolf.
Yay! Kevin, you're so red!
You're so red,
He
Kevin.
matches your spider.
Yeah, he
They're
matches.
matching.
You're
They're
matches.
coordinating.
Alright,
Oh.
hell yeah.
Oh, fuck. Why do we gotta be inside? Why do we gotta be inside?
Oh, that
Please
upper
don't
left
let them
looks
eat us.
cheerful.
All right.
Lloyd? Does the door slam closed behind
The door
us?
does slam
no.
closed behind you.
Fuck.
God damn it.
Good.
Good. Lloyd's like,
And
like, one of us, like, I'm not leaving without a dead man.
you
We're not
know-
trapped in here with him. He's trapped in here with us.
I think I'm trapped in here with both of yous, and I do not like it.
You find yourselves in the foyer. This ruined foyer might once have been quite grand in design, but now languishes in the decay of decades of neglect. Above, a crooked chandelier sways gently, casting flickering shadows across the cracked tiles that stretch toward 3 closed doors. A staircase twists unnaturally along the wall, leading to a second-floor balcony that looms in darkness. Every inch of the walls is consumed by portraits, families, lifelike yet haunted, with wide, terror-filled eyes that seem to follow your every movement.
I would like to
Like-
try the door.
Feel free to try the door.
Gonna try the door. I'm gonna try to open the door.
Strength, please.
Oh,
Just flat strength, eh?
Just strength, please.
negative
okay.
1.
Yeah, I can get a -1 on this. No, I can get a 0.
All right,
14.
You can try to make an attack if you'd like.
I'm trying to pull it open. Or like whatever.
Yeah, it's not budging.
Oh fuck. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure. I'll try to shove my shoulder through it or kick it down or something.
Okay.
You
So
said make
there
an
is
attack
a
roll?
wrap-
Yeah, go
Wraparound
ahead and
porch.
try
Cool.
to. Yeah, there is a wraparound. It's actually very nice. I 100% love wraparound porches. If it was not
Yes.
so cursed and haunted, I would be tempted to live
Yeah.
here.
Don't lie to
Yeah,
me.
just a little
Don't lie
bit. I
to
mean,
me.
it did look nice for a minute, and then
It did look
turned
very
bad.
nice for a moment. And
For
then
a
it turned
moment.
cursed.
And then
Ray
it's
is looking around while
Ah.
Nell's attempting the door.
I,
And
Ebony
she
is still
does not
clinging to
like what
Lloyd's
she's
coat
seeing.
because she's really scared.
kind of let Nell do that, and I have an idea.
What would you like me to roll, Teeny?
Just roll for an attack to see if you manage to land one.
Just like an unarmed strike.
Yep, just unarmed strike.
Just kick the door down.
Let's.
Ray's staying close to Lloyd though because Lloyd told them to stay nearby, so she's staying close by.
I got a 12 to hit.
It misses. Or rather, you don't do
Oh.
anything. You can't miss a door, but it does not budge the second that
It's
you
really heavy.
ram into it.
Oh, I
You
do
do
not
take
like this.
1 bludgeoning damage from ramming into the door.
Alright, guys, so instead of letting Nell bludgeon herself unconscious, does anyone
That's gonna
have...
take a while.
We're in here now. We know that Adele and Philip are in here. Does anyone have anything on them that they may have had or that they gave to them? Because we have a giant dog that could sniff them out, potentially.
I mean, we have the gifts they gave us.
Stretch, thank you.
I
For
got
what?
a...
But when's the last time that they held
Good
those? We
idea.
would need something probably more recent.
Also, I just want to ask
that's
real quick, Kieran, are you
anything
good
that
to
we
keep going for a little?
A little bit.
Okay. Just let me know when you have to go and we can call it then.
Okay.
I have I don't have anything that they specifically touched super duper recently, but I got that whistle from the train. Maybe you could smell the train on them.
Maybe. We can give it a shot. It would be. It would definitely be helpful if it was like something that was on them. But yeah, I mean, it can't hurt.
I don't think we got any clothes or anything
I mean,
from them.
Well, it's not gotta be clothes. It could be literally anything. It's just
Yeah,
gotta
but
have
they gave us a
scent.
gift. That's it. They didn't give us
Yeah,
anything
that's-
else.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I got the rod.
Right, but
I-
they might not have touched that in a while.
Well, no, because he
This one
did.
does
He did
say
use
touch
it.
This one's crossbow.
He
Wait,
did
I
use the
said-
rod.
Wait, I said that we should do the gifts, and you're like, no.
Well, yeah, but he actually like used and interacted with it more
Okay,
than.
we'll sniff the
just
rod
pick it.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin,
Nell
come
just
here.
holds the rod
Oh,
out.
shoot.
I beckon Kevin over
Hey,
and.
hey Maya. I got a
Yes,
guy in
I'm-
chat. Oh wait,
You
I
got a
think I
guy
can
in chat?
ban him. Haha, I got
Get him.
I am so sorry. I was looking
We
at my
got a
inventory.
guy.
It's okay.
Where?
I took care
Nice
of it.
snipe, Teeny.
Yeah.
I beckon Kevin over and point at Nell's rod. Kevin, take a sniff of that. See if you can find who that used to belong to.
Are you rolling for him?
I don't know what you want me to roll.
Roll.
Probably a survival, because that's
Yeah,
usually
I
used
feel
for
like that
tracking.
would be survival. Yeah, we'll use
Uh,
survival.
wait, hang on. Hang on.
Oh yeah. We have to pull up a stat
yeah, 'cause
block
he
for
has
the
a stat
dire
block.
wolf.
I am.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh shit, he's got a. Actually, it's a. I guess let's make it a perception check. He's got a keen hearing and smell. The wolf has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing or smell.
Damn.
I mean, yeah,
Look
he's
at him go.
smelling, so he's sniffing.
Okay.
He iffin.
All right. Where is his wisdom? All right. So it's got advantage on this.
Him snuffing.
Rip.
Well,
There sure are some
It was
smells
a
in this
while ago.
place. He sniffs, and then he
I
looks
smell
around.
something.
He looks in the room that you're in, and then he looks upward. But then he also looks down the hallway. And he whimpers and lowers himself closer to the floor.
Do you think they're down there?
I think he's
I-
just as lost as we are.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
I
if even
think
the
there's
dog
a lot
doesn't
to
know.
smell in here.
I see that Lloyd has aura.
Yeah, he has that menacing
Lloyd is aura maxing here.
aura maxing.
The shopping trip is over. It's Lloyd's time.
So it's like finally something I want. This is what I've been
Finally,
wanting.
violence.
My time has come.
Okay. Okay. I got an idea. I'm gonna pull out my pipe of smoke monsters.
Oh.
I'm gonna poof a little smoke guy, a little smoke. I don't I'll just have it be like a little pseudo dragon looking thing.
Okay.
And it is going to go further in, and I'm just gonna see if anything happens to it.
It's just gonna go further in?
Yep.
Like just into the room?
Well, it dissipates after a few seconds, so I'm just sending it further into the house.
Oh wait,
Okay.
could I do like
I can't
sneak-
follow it or anything. I'm just trying to see if anything will happen to
Let
it.
me see if anything happens to it.
Yeah, see that reaction
but-
right there. That's why I'm checking things.
Nothing happens to it. He's not touching anything, right? He's just wandering in.
It is a little guy made out of smoke.
No,
And
nothing happens to it.
It flies forward and then dissipates into regular smoke and then fades.
Nothing happens
I
to
can't
him.
control it.
He just goes away.
Oh, great.
At the normal time. Not because anything made him go away.
Yeah, okay.
Can I try and like sneak down the hallway and like see if I can see anything?
Yeah, sure you can.
Do I have to roll a stealth for that?
If you are trying to be stealthy, then yes.
I am trying to be stealthy. Let's see. Let me try and find my stealth. Oh, I have a +5 in stealth, so rolls at 1. Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Holy shit.
You practically
I'm really stealthy.
disappear before
I'm a
everybody's
rogue.
eyes as you
Oh, fuck.
slip through the door that is off to the right and down the hallway.
All right. Can I see anything?
Go ahead and roll me some perception, please. Are you in the hallway or are you in this room here?
I'm going in the room.
Okay. That would be the parlor. So the parlor contains furnishings and once elegant upholsteries, now caked with dust. On a circular table by the cobweb choke fireplace is a wooden spirit board of impeccable craftsmanship. Oh wait, sorry, you're not in the parlor. Where are you? You're not in the parlor.
It's on the
Oh.
right.
Room with
Got
piano.
You're in the
piano.
piano room, the music room. My
And I
bad.
rolled a 19 on
I
perception.
read the wrong room because I'm a very professional DM.
None of that ever happened,
A
guys.
Her perception
scattered...
roll was so good, she saw another
That's
room.
exactly.
I
You
saw
saw an
the other
entirely
room.
different room.
It's what we
A
expected
scattered-
to see.
A scattered array of decaying instruments surrounds a wooden dance floor at the room's center, its boards blackened with age and splintered by time's cruel hand. On the wall, a large oval mirror hangs, its long, jagged crack twisting the room's reflection into a crooked mockery, where, through the fractured glass, everything appears to be stretched and warped. At the far end, a harpsichord is standing, and its lid popped open like a yawning casket, its rusted wires stretched like brittle tendons on some forgotten corpse. The yellowed ivory keys lie exposed, tangled with cobwebs.
Is there
And-
anything else of?
Let me
Note in
see
here,
if you
or-
see something.
Man, I sure hope so. For 19.
You sure do.
She's seeing.
Where are you located in the room?
I just kind of walked in. Kind of like
And
sauntering.
you're
just-
still being pretty stealthy, right?
Yeah, still trying to be pretty cautious.
Okay.
Not.
I will take your stealth roll from earlier. And let me see. As you step further into the room, a song on the piano, discordant and no melody at all, begins to ring through the room.
It just go boop boop.
It just starts to ring. And you feel breezes. You feel things moving around you, but you don't see anything. It feels like people passing you and dancing nearby, but you cannot see a thing. except for little beady eyes that peep through a hole in the wall and search the room for what could have caused the noise. But seeing your stealth roll, they do not see you. They
Where are they? In the
frustratingly,
room?
they are over here.
Can I go over and see what check out what it is?
I would need you to roll another stealth for me.
Yeah, I can do that. Let me just do +5 real quick. Please don't be shit. Okay, yes.
Yeah, you sneak over to the holes. You press yourself against the wall a little bit to kind of keep out of their notice, and you can see that inside the walls are red weasels
Red weasels!
with their horrible little beady eyes, and they look strange. These weasels don't quite look like weasels. Their snouts are elongated. Some of them look like, instead of weasel ears, they have tiny human ears.
Oh no.
You see
They're
that
becoming
one of
human.
them has little people hands,
Oh god.
Oh God.
and they
Yeah,
are sniffing the air.
Monsters.
They are trying to see what caused all this noise, but they're not seeing you.
I'm gonna quickly just go back out and relay this to everyone. So guys, you remember the weasels from earlier? They're in
Yes,
the
I
walls.
remember
I'm sorry.
And they're red.
in the walls.
And they have human body part. Like they got ears and hands and shit. I think
Girl,
they're
you
trying to
okay?
eat people. No, I'm not okay. There's some ghosts in there.
Well, if there's ghosts, maybe I can talk to them or something.
Just,
mean,
just be careful.
I can always give a shot trying to talk to the weasels if you guys want.
I don't even know if those are weasels anymore. They looked like weasels, but they were red and they were glowing and they had hands like people.
Were they making any sounds?
Not really. They're just kind of looking around.
Hmm.
It was weird. I mean, I was being really stealthy, so they didn't see me, but if we all go
Okay.
clamoring in there, they're gonna get suspicious. Nell, did you want to try and see if you could talk to any of the ghosts? They were just kind of dancing, because it's a ballroom, but, you know.
Well, we'll see if they want anything out of me, I guess. Can I roll stealth to try to sneak over there?
Yeah.
Danny?
Yeah.
Can I roll
Wait,
stealth to try to get over there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I said yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You are just fine. +4.
Oh, you guys are
30.
so stealthy moving through this
We're
horrible
so
haunted house.
stealthy. Damn, man,
Yeah,
the
so
D&D gods
you,
today, so here
you
you go.
sneak in.
No.
That piano is so loud. It is covering any noise that you are gonna make, and it just continues to play horrible, crappy music.
It's
And
just somebody
ghosts.
slamming on all the keys.
There are ghosts in there.
There are ghosts.
The chef fucking Nell has her tail wrapped around her waist, kind of like half protectively, half to keep it from banging into anything. Oh, this is not gonna go well. Okay. Hey, ghosts.
They look wrong to you. All of these
Oh.
people have something wrong. You see crooked necks, broken arms, twisted torsos, heads that are backwards, ankles that are snapped, and the broken ankles thump against the floor with each
Ouch.
dance, each movement. But they don't seem to be in any pain. How could they be? They're dead, right? But the moment that they hear you, they look at you. And they have soulless, empty eyes as they gaze at you with terror.
And that's not normal ghost shit,
Nope.
right? Would ghosts normally carry the wounds that killed them?
I mean, some of them do. I would
But
say
not to
that you
this
can
degree.
assume, looking at these guys, they definitely died with these wounds. Whether it's what
I
killed
mean-
them or not, you can't really tell, but they died looking like this.
Okay, but the eyes is definitely abnormal.
Yes.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. Hello.
I'm here to stack the rocks.
What?
Cursed. No escape. Crooked. You'll become crooked too.
Would any of yous maybe like to not be crooked? We can see about getting yous to wherever dead people go after the done being ghosts.
Tried to escape, but he wouldn't let us.
I assume you're talking about the crooked man.
And at the mention of his name, they shriek.
Okay.
Alright,
It's fine. It's fine.
running
It's
out
fine. It's
there.
fine. I'm sorry. I did not mean to spook yous. If it helps, I am just as freaked out as all of yous are. Well, maybe not as much because I'm still alive, but you know, okay. So he won't let you leave, and he ain't gonna let us leave, I assume.
No escape.
Right.
No escape.
Okay. It's okay. We're gonna figure this out. It's okay.
Escape. Save
it's gonna be
yourselves. Too late for us. Save yourselves.
I hate to make you feel worse, but we tried that. It didn't work. So we're all here together now. We're just gonna have to figure it out. But while I'm here, let me try something, and we'll see if it does anything. And if it doesn't, then at least we tried. You know, at least we tried. Since everything is broken up here, are there chunks of stone?
There are pieces of the wall, but they are wooden. Most of the things in this home are made from wood. You feel like maybe you could have luck outside, but going outside with all that lightning.
And also the door won't open.
And also the door won't open.
Shit. Okay.
And as
Alright.
you were thinking about this, they begin to dissipate. The echoes of save yourselves, save yourselves.
Before you go, you got any tips for that? Maybe?
Spirit board in the parlor. Talk to him.
The spooky guy you don't want me to
No.
mention?
Not him.
Who
Caretaker.
then? Caretaker. Okay. Caretaker. Okay.
Pictures. Paintings.
Okay.
Learn his name.
Okay. Yeah. We'll do that. Don't you worry. We'll either figure this out or we'll be all dancing together. Okay. Thank you for your time.
And then they dissipate.
And Nell
And
is gonna.
and the piano continues to play horrible music.
Oh God, I was really hoping that was one of the ghosts and it would dissipate.
Alter the ghost piano.
So Nell's gonna come back out of the room, and she's looking kind of pale.
You saw them
So-
too, right?
Oh no, I see ghosts all the fucking time. The seeing of the ghosts is not the fucked up part. The fucked up part is that they cannot pass on in any capacity, and apparently we're all doomed.
Oh.
Rhea is
I-
very alarmed by this.
I'm going to visibly bristle.
I think Bella's starting to get kind of angry.
She's
Yeah.
holding her pendant from before. She is not happy to hear this.
Yeah. Also, I don't know how clear they were for you, Ebony, but all of them were. Okay, so you know how Rusty said that we were gonna get crooked from being in the crooked house with the crooked man, which apparently they do not like the name of?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all fucked up, and I guess you could probably call it crooked. Like, we're talking torsos twisted halfway through, heads going the wrong way, ankles thudding, like, just broken.
Sounds like some horrible accident.
I don't think it was an accident.
Well, for them.
No, I don't think it was an accident. I think they got lured in here, same way the Richies
did.
did, and same way we did, and now they're stuck here, and they can't leave, and we can't leave. They said something about a spirit board and finding the groundskeeper's name, and that's all I got to go on because they freaked the fuck out when I mentioned the crooked man, and now they fucked off.
I mean, I can
Where are we
understand
s-
why.
Where are we to look for the name?
They said something about paintings and portraits.
Well, there's tons of those, but
There were paintings all over that room we were in a moment ago.
Oh, maybe that's a good first start. I just don't want that guy to find us.
yeah.
Well-
I mean, he's probably watching us right now, sick bastard.
Yeah,
Should- We're gonna find this. Should we split up or should we stick together?
I don't
We
want to
stay
split
together.
up.
fucking God, if any of you leave me here alone, I will haunt you.
This
Well, no,
one
I-
would recommend against splitting up when this
No,
is
I don't
a
wanna
very
split up.
dangerous place.
I didn't mean split up like just like two groups because if nothing
No,
else,
No,
I
we
can
have to
send
stick
Carl
together.
with
That's
one
what
and
he
we
wants.
can
He wants us
talk.
to be alone.
But not alone, Ebony. With
No,
people.
but we have an odd number.
You don't have to just be in groups of two, but also I agree with Ebony. We should probably stay together. Look, there was a lot of ghosts in there, and not a single one of them was right in the head. And normally, you know, the die-in process fucks with you a little bit. I get that, but this was advanced to a degree I have never seen before, and I have met ghosts who were killed in cave-ins, and they're usually pretty fucked up by that.
And yet, these ones were even worse.
These ones could barely talk. Normally,
This one is sorry to interrupt, but what side of the room were the ones you saw in?
The
The
weasels?
weasels.
They were
Yes.
on the left wall, like when you walk in the room.
So further down the hallway is potentially where they might be.
Yeah,
if they're in the walls, are probably everywhere.
but they didn't look like normal weasels, though. They looked like demonic weasels.
I will admit I did not see the weasels, but I was not looking for them specifically.
I saw their beady red eyes.
I do not doubt you.
They're horrifying.
Right, then we've got a new choice. Do we go down the hall or back into the room we came from to look at paintings?
Well, we can't go down the hall until we get the name for the groundskeeper, right?
I mean, we can
No.
probably go wherever. It's just a matter of if we know how to call the guy that the ghost said we're supposed to call. They seemed pretty insistent that we get the fuck out. Specifically, they said while we still can, because it's too late for them.
Well, I mean, they're dead, so.
Yeah.
This
Like-
one apologizes.
No, it's not your fault. It's just. This whole situation freaks me out.
I mean, I think that's probably the point.
There were paintings in the room in which we entered. Perhaps we should check those first before moving on.
Good idea.
Plan?
We could do that, and there were two other doors in there too. We could see where those might go before we wander away.
I could
Yeah.
try and sneak into one of the doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lloyd, are you gonna go
Okay.
one-man army your way through here, or are you sticking with us?
Please don't
I'm
go.
I'm not leaving any of you.
Okay.
I thought you didn't like us that much.
Don't read into
Yeah.
it.
This one would not have to like anyone to not wish this fate upon them.
Yeah, honestly, same.
Trust me, when I get my hands on that thing, he'll be broken in ways even he couldn't conceive.
Gonna be
Alright.
real with you, based on how he was when we saw him the first time, and based on how those ghosts were, I think he's like one of those dolls that you break apart and then you pull a string and they just come back together.
And as you guys enter the foyer again, you see the paintings. You see that they line the walls. They're everywhere. Nell, having seen some of the ghosts, you recognize some of the people in the paintings as former residents.
Oh.
You
hell.
can see that underneath each painting is a plaque that reads out who they were and what family they belonged to. In particular, 3 of the groups of paintings catch your attention. One of them is of a family that is gathered around the fireplace together, smiling, happy. There's a woman that holds a infant. There is a daughter that stands between the couple, and off to the woman's side is an older woman. The plaque underneath reads the Lockwood family. Eustace Lockwood his wife
Yep.
Petunia, their daughter Sally, their infant son Arthur, and Petunia's mother Keziah. Standing beside the family are 3 servants whose names are also on the plaque: Joseph, Gail, and their son Francis.
Dude.
The other pictures are of the Druskenvalds. You can see them in the portrait rendered in a chilling light. The characters don't, or sorry, the Druskenvalds, not the characters, I can't read, stand
in the story.
uncharacteristically stoic, adorned in a woven wicker choker and vibrant red and orange flowers in her hair. Philip is weeping, a crown made of black with 6 points atop his head and a crescent moon that is a pin glittering from his lapel. He weeps at Adela's feet while she stands there looking at you from the painting. And then you guys. The final group of paintings that stands up is you. It's
Oh, I
all
hate
of
that.
you. Detailed down to the style of your hair, to the clothing that you're wearing. Even though you changed tonight to come here, some of you, it has your outfit perfectly rendered. Your mouths are empty, but grinning widely, completely void of teeth.
Oh no, the weasels are gonna steal our fucking teeth!
Yeah, probably.
So Lloyd just looks like Lloyd then.
Oh god.
But happy, because he don't got teeth.
The bones from lunch are sitting there.
Yeah.
Dude.
He just like put them in there. That's Lloyd's picture. He has teeth.
Yeah, he has all of our teeth.
He has all of your
Yeah.
teeth.
Okay. Seeing the painting of the previous inhabitants, Rusty's family, Nell's just gonna look up at the painting and quietly murmur, hoping the ghost can hear, "Your son's alive. He's still in town. People look after him. He tried to warn us."
Yo, thank you, Nights On, for the raid. I appreciate it so much. Welcome in, everybody. We're in a spooky haunted house.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, I don't know if the ghosts could hear me or anything. Nell's just letting them know, hey, your son's alive. He's okay. Well, he's not okay, but he's alive. And he's not here.
You feel some of the oppressive air of the house kind of lighten a little bit, hearing you say that. And there's a gentle sigh, but nothing else.
Yeah, I thought you might want to know that. Okay. You said in one of the paintings there's staff standing in the background?
Yes, so in the painting with the Lockwoods, you see the Lockwood family, which is the patriarch, his wife Petunia, their daughter Sally, their son Arthur, and Petunia's mother, Keziah. And off to the side are the servants of the home, Joseph and Gail Petrini, and their son Francis.
Do
Oh,
any
we
of them
have
look like
to-
they would be the groundskeeper?
Talk to them. Have to find them. Or
So I
Maybe.
would say the ghost did tell you to look for the caretaker. Looking at this picture and seeing that the plaque says servants underneath the family name, it's pretty easy to discern that one of these is the caretaker of the estate.
Which one?
you think it's the I don't know. I mean, I guess we could try talking to both of them.
Of the 3 figures of the staff, which one looks the most like a groundskeeper? The adult man, the adult woman, or the kid?
Probably the man, right?
It would be pretty obvious that Joseph is the chief butler and caretaker that is pictured there. And I would also like you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh, fuck! I
All of
actually
us?
have a quick question about that for you.
Of course, ma'am.
Do I need to blow the whistle of the Ghostlight Express to get the bonuses, or do I just have them because I have it?
That's a good question. We should
Because
probably pull
one
up
of
the
them is a
item
+1
sheet.
to all saves, and another one is advantaged on frightened.
We
So-
should probably pull up that. I think just by having it, you get those bonuses.
Okay, I'm gonna
say that because that would make sense.
Okay. Then I'm going to add that real quick in for my own safety.
Do we all need to do a charisma saving throw, or?
Nope, just no.
Only
Okay.
no.
Unless you guys are
And-
also looking at the paintings, in which case, yeah.
I think we're all looking at the paintings, right?
I was looking over at the doors.
Are you
so-
looking at them closely, or are you just kind of like observing from a distance?
I was just
observing from a
standing.
distance.
Okay, well then, yeah, I think it'd just be no. Unless Rhea, are you looking at them real close?
I'm looking to see if there are like any other paintings in the room, since Snell seems to have those over there covered.
Okay, yeah. You look around and you see the paintings that were described earlier of the Druskenvalds and of yourselves, grinning widely without teeth, hollow and haunting.
Okay, would this be for frightened?
No.
Okay, then that advantage does not help me. Fuck.
You're not frightened,
Alright.
just charisma.
Well, yeah. Okay, so +5.
Save
with
on
the
that
whistle.
Riz, baby girl.
+5 with the whistle. I got a 17.
Oh, okay, you're safe.
Nice.
Oh, thank Christ.
For now.
You're not in the painting.
Yay!
You do not take psychic damage.
Oh, good, good. That's good. All right.
Do I need to roll since I was looking?
Are you looking super close at the paintings?
No.
Okay, then nope.
She's kind of wary of the idea that there's something going on here, and she doesn't want to look too close at stuff that might cause problems.
Yeah.
Alright.
She's kind of being cautious. And she's also worried that Nell saw stuff that's gonna bother her, so she's keeping an eye more on
Mhm.
Nell than the paintings.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
All right. I don't know if this is the right groundskeeper, but this guy Joseph might be the name we need.
It's the only person, it's the only name we have, so.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
potentially.
walk over to this door over here, and beside Lloyd and me, and try to open the door.
I guess we're all in here.
Okay, yeah. Every door in this place, minus the front door, opens up willingly to you.
Okay.
Oh, how nice.
Then I'm
Wow,
gonna
thanks.
go on into this room. Just stand in the doorway, kinda.
Alright, what room is that? I have to figure
It's got
out.
On the map, it looks like it's got a bunch of marble busts, if that helps.
Yeah.
And a peacock.
Let's see.
Yeah.
H4. Do-do-do. That's 7. Okay, there we go. So it is a circular room that is built into the base of the manor's turret. It houses a modest gallery. Paintings of sweeping landscapes and dour bursts of forgotten historical figures dominate the space. Their placards are forever lost from the decades of neglect, though. The most prominent piece in the collection sits in an alcove at the far end of the room. Carved from weathered marble is a larger-than-life statue of an albino peacock. One eye socket is empty, and the other features a dull red bloodstone.
I think
I
the
wonder
weasel saw
what
the
we
other
need to do.
one.
Entirely possible.
Maybe that's how they got all red.
I don't think you just get red from some rocks. At least not
Maybe
just
there's-
one.
Maybe they're cursed rocks.
You know what? I would not put that past this place.
Well, we
I'm
could
gonna-
try to search for the other one.
Can
Good.
I make a perception?
I would actually like for you to make an investigation.
Investigation.
Huh?
Let me
Oh, okay.
better remember where my investigation is.
My investigation is 0. May I give Ebony the help action rather than rolling myself?
Yeah, for sure you can.
Okay, so that gives me advantage then.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I don't have
It's
any.
investigation, right?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. Fuck.
I tried.
I
Why do I
know.
keep rolling ones?
I can't see shit.
Why
I'm
are
too
you
scared.
guys like this?
I got a
shit.
20.
Okay, gotta
I
give
got all the
that
high
up.
rolls earlier. Ray is the only one that sees anything.
Hell yeah, dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, so you and Lloyd look at all of these paintings in the room, and you notice that they were really rushed. They look like they were in a hurry to paint these landscapes. And you see that all of them are signed by Keziah Endicott. And also, inside the painting are hidden motifs of weasels, centipedes, and pigeons, all grotesque looking.
Oh no, they're going after the nice lady's pigeons.
Alright. That's all we find in this room?
Other than the peacock, yeah.
Okay. So we need a thing for that. Alright. Alright.
How
think
do
we
you spell
found everything.
Keziah?
It is Keziah.
And how do you spell the last name?
It is Endicott. It is Endicott.
Okay. I'm just trying to keep notes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna open this door here.
Okay. That would be the parlor, which is the room that I thought that Ebony went into earlier, but it is
But I didn't.
not. So this parlor contains furnishings with once elegant upholstery now caked with dust. On a circular table by the cobweb-choked fireplace is a wooden spirit board of impeccable craftsmanship. A small heart-shaped planchette rests on top it, engraved with the initials A.D. This
Adela
spirit board
Druskenvald.
clearly belongs to Adela Druskenvald.
Well, that's not a good sign.
Well then. Who wants to talk to ghosts?
I
Well,
already
I
do
think-
that.
Wait,
Yes, I think Nell should be the one to talk to the ghost because she has 3 following her around.
Stepping in the room cautiously.
while we're all filtering into the room, I had a quick question, guys. If this
Oh.
is clearly Adela's spirit board, right?
Yeah.
Do you want me
it
to
has her
try and see
initials.
if Kevin can get a better scent off of the spirit board that she clearly set up?
That's probably a good
Maybe?
idea.
Or maybe they're already dead.
I mean,
Well,
it's
then we'll
possible,
find the
but
bodies.
we'll know at
Find
least
the
where they are,
bodies.
or if they're even around here at all.
Okay, well,
Assuming he can actually do his job this time.
if he could do his damn job.
I think it's as
So-
good as an idea as any.
Before
we
we
don't
start
really have
really,
many
you know,
options.
touching things. So I'm gonna bring Kevin on in this room. Just kind of walks him in. I pick up the little placard and hand it over to him to try and sniff again.
Go ahead and make.
With-
What did you use before? Did you use wisdom or did
Perception.
you use perception? Go ahead and use me a
Yes.
perception, please.
Yes, let's
Prescription.
get that advantage.
Prescription.
Also,
Prescription.
I apparently did his perception roll wrong
Oh.
because his wisdom is +1, but his skill is perception +3.
Oh.
There you
Oh.
go. Yep.
Look at you.
He's extra
Learning to fucking
perceptive.
read.
No, he's just new
21.
to this is all.
Yeah.
Hi, my name
He-
is Carl. I'm
he
19. I never
sniffs
learned
the
how to read.
planchette, and he has been having his hackles raised this whole time, slinking next to you all, eyes darting around. But he focuses in on this planchette, and he sniffs it when it's presented to him, and immediately his nose points upward to the second floor.
They're upstairs.
That's something. That's some kind of
Yeah.
information.
So they left this for us.
Or
They never had the chance to put it away.
Yeah. Right. Well,
Well, Nell, you're the resident ghost talker.
yeah. Yeah. All right.
Let's call these ghosts.
We'll give it a shot. Should we do this now or save it for next time based on time?
I know it's late for
Is
Kieran.
getting a bit late, yeah.
Okay, we can save this for next time then. It is not a big deal.
Okay.
All right.
Fun
then
stuff.
then
Okay.
Nell will get into position and prepare to use the spirit board.
She gonna talk to them ghosts.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yep.
Oh, hi, baby cat. Please do not destroy my arm. I love you very much.
She's like, finally. Yum.
She's finally, I get to snuggle with my mother.
She's like,
Alright.
you done?
So that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun is a
Fun
word.
time. I love being trapped in a haunted house
Yeah,
that
how
might
how
eat
do you
me.
guys like the crooked house?
Thanks,
Man,
I
it was
hate
nice
it.
for a moment.
It's very tilted.
And now
It
it
is
wants to
very
kill
tilted.
us.
It does want to kill you.
The feeling is mutual.
I have
The feeling
a
is
question.
mutual.
Uh-huh.
I did not use the advantage thing I got earlier.
Oh, it'll just carry
Can
over
I
to next
save
session.
that for next time?
Yeah, we'll just carry it over. Any inspirations that you guys got for the session, or any bonuses that you guys got, we will just carry it over.
Oh shit!
Okey-dokey.
I thought
I'm
that
probably
roll
gonna
one was
need
just
that.
was just per session. Okay.
Well, she didn't get to use it, so we'll just
I'm
keep
okay
it.
with giving it up and
Yeah.
taking from the curse pool later.
Yeah.
That feels more fair.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I suppose we should figure out who we're gonna raid. Anybody got any
Raid,
suggestions?
Joe Pat is still going with his subathon.
Okay.
Shamaya is live. Segi VA is live. Rembo is live. Melanie Khan is
Let's see.
live. Legends of Adventress are live.
Oh man, the guys that made our cool adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh hey, they're actually doing a big announcement for Crooked Moon right now. Anyway,
Oh, hello.
Oh, fuck.
so that might be pretty
I think there's
interesting
literally 8 sixes.
to see on.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's raid those guys then. Let me get that set up. All right, thank you, chat, so much for coming by. It was
Thank
a ton of
you.
fun. Thank you for everybody who
Yay.
donated
Yeah.
for the bits. Thank you for you guys who used channel points to help our party. We appreciate it a ton. And we will see you guys next Wednesday,
We need it.
presumably. We need it, especially for what's coming.
Oh, no.
God.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Maybe
you.
it's a good thing I rolled a dire wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has been helpful.
Bye,
He has been
Yeah.
helpful. Bye-bye.
Bye.